Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another live stream for Hearts of Iron 4! I don't know why I zoomed my voice so low there. It was just kind of fun to do something a little bit different. Really having fun with our Hearts of Iron 4 Russia campaign and want to keep live streaming it. So I said on Wednesday that I'd stream it some more today. So that's exactly what is going on. Let us get the main screen turned on. Hey everybody! Happy Saturday! Oh man, and what a weekend it's going to be. We've got the final race of the F1 series. Not everyone out there is going to be an F1 fan, of course, so I'm not going to talk about it today. That's more of a Monday conversation. Just realizing, hang on. I spilled a little bit of tea. There you go. Not gossip, actual tea. Yeah, but it's going to be fun for all of us. I'm going to be watching it tomorrow. Some people said, oh, do a live stream, like, reaction thing. It's like, dude, I got to get up at 6:30 in the morning to watch this thing. I'm not going to be doing a live stream. But I will shit talk on Twitter a whole bunch. And on Discord, of course. And I don't know about you guys, but I have my cinnamon roll. I hope everyone brought their own. I baked fresh cinnamon rolls yesterday. See, I don't normally eat breakfast. But today I'm making an exception. Because it's damn good. Delicious. Tea, he says, playing Russia. Of course it's vodka. A little Russian tea. Why is Russia so good at geometry? They have a supreme ruler. Oh, map staring. You're terrible. I feel like you're being trolled with cinnamon rolls. Oh, man. It's just exactly, a little sugar kick that I need to make this a wonderful stream. How about you guys? Why the icing? So, I guess it depends on where people are from, but in some places, I guess you never ice your cinnamon rolls, and in other places it's like, no, 100% you always ice your cinnamon rolls. Here in Kazakhstan, at least where I am, when you buy a cinnamon roll, the expectation is generally that it will be iced. And that's certainly the style that I enjoy. Some people do the pearl sugar, different things like that. There you go. See, interesting chat. Like, people are kind of divided about it. How cold is it after the ice? Iced isn't icing. It's a cream cheese, powdered sugar, butter icing. Really tasty. Last bite. I'm gonna start playing video games. I gotta do my job here. Icing in Canada, natural, exactly. No, it's weird. There's a thunderstorm going on. I think it might have died off. We had lightning and thunder. It's freaking mid-December. There's snow on the ground. Very weird. It's a cold day too. It's not like it's a rain shower. It's very rare. I don't know why. I don't know what the exact math behind the science, the static buildup in clouds and things like that tends to make lightning much less common in winter. But it is, so it was like really weird. Bella did not appreciate it, did not approve. She was cowering under my desk here as I was getting ready for the stream. If it starts up again, I might hear some knocking on the door from her. May have to let her down, but see how far it's closed down. How's Monty time in Siberia treating her? Oh, buff. Designated Monty hater. Someone's gotta be, right? Massive tornadoes hail last night in your city. Jeez. Well, I was just reading in the news today about like a tornado that ripped through a town in Kentucky overnight, and it looks like it's gonna be incredibly devastating. So, geez, that really sucks. Oh, Whiskey and Chocolate from Halco. Thank you very much. Let's read that. Let's read the resubs. Let's get the stomping. I'll do a recap for the people who weren't here for last or maybe last stream or something like that, so that you know where we're at. Halco, thank you so much. Just so you can have more cinnamon rolls and tea. Yes, the cinnamon roll and tea fun today. By the way, we're gonna do this for maybe a couple hours, maybe 3. Depends on where we are, how we're doing. We might do some multiplayer farming simulator today. If enough of you guys have copies of it and want to jump in, we shall see. We got resubs coming in from Blissful Trickster at 6 months. Merciary, resub for 32 months. Using that Prime subscription. Do remember if you've got Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, You can get the subs over here. Steelbrain at 76 months. Kalen Cheney at 60 months. There's a 5-year Twitch anniversary. Lord Gravewish at 45 months. Gradfian at 4 months. Morquar at 17. Getting a prime number there. Fageva, hey Fageva, 32 months in a row, 2 to the power of 5, indeed. Melissa Riddle is at 75 months. Juna is at 55. Badinsis is at 25. Oh, apparently got a gift sub from Cool Man Santa. That's very nice. Cool Man Santa just resubbed, 83 months total from Cool Man Santa, who says it has been 83 months in total already. Quill, have you seen my picture of my father's Christmas gift? I did. The wine bottle opener looks very fancy. It looks like it's one of those that you might mount on a wall. Is that the idea? Like almost like restaurant quality. Yeah, wine opener. I know it's expensive too. And I have Christmas lunch the 25th of December. Can't wait for that Christmas lunch. I miss that. Always for Christmas, what we'd always do is we'd go to my my paternal grandfather's house for Christmas lunch, and then we'd go to my maternal grandparents' house for Christmas dinner. So, you know, we'd open our gifts in the morning. Although as we got older, we did finally push our parents into doing the gift opening Christmas Eve, because everyone wanted to just sleep in on Christmas Day, and then yeah, we'd spend a whole day going around to extended family. So anyway, I hope everyone's gonna have a great holiday. I'm looking forward to the season. I'm hoping we actually get a Christmas this year, because you know, last year was just done over Google Hangouts, no, Facebook, whatever, video chat. That was how we did Christmas last year, and it would be nice to do this another way. Trooper Barry is resubbed for 27 months. Tom Saints at 25 months. Just now, we've also got Not Zero, who's resubbed for 11. We got all the Prime subs coming in. We got the Shiriki at 53 months. Indecisive at 36 months. Indecisive, I certainly hope you've been watching the CK3 campaign, because your name definitely features in there. Reg Cooper at 96 months. 8 fun-filled years from Reg Cooper. Thank you very much, Red. Really, really one of the old-timers around here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just bring me back. Seeing those old years' names brings me back to the early days. Sarge Dragonis at 47 months. Nunya Biz at 3 months. Blitzful Trickster at 6 months, which you may have read. Also a shoot-out to some new subs. We got Stronkin and Woolander, who just subbed with Prime. Thank you very much for that. Also, we got some gift subs from Blissful Trickster has gifted 5 gift subs. Pondering Elephant has gifted 10 as well. Thank you. And clearly Cool Man did as well, but Streamlabs is weird about not showing the queue all the time properly, so I apologize if I missed any. We are going to start playing games now. We have started a game of Hearts of Iron 4 with the latest expansion, the latest patches, and everything like that. As well, we started as the Soviet Union. The original stream that started this off was a sponsored stream. This is no longer a sponsored stream, but I like to remind people of things because, you know, important to be an informed consumer. We went with what is apparently, supposedly, the most difficult of the Russian civil wars, which is where we tried to reestablish the monarchy. So we didn't do the Trotskyist civil war, which is apparently easier. We went for the hardcore, like, royalist, overthrow the Bolsheviks kind of vibe, and we won, and it was great. It is 41. We haven't gotten any, other than the civil war, which was definitely major, we haven't gotten into any other major conflict. We did recently declare war on Tunatavu? I don't remember the order of the vowels, but this place, which is gone now, we're going to declare Mongolia. The reason we haven't started much in terms of big wars is because we are trying to go down this leftmost branch of our national focus tree, which the moment we get in a war with a major nation, this will lock out a bunch of these focuses. So we want to try to get through some of these, if at all possible. But as it turns out, these two were part of a faction called the Comintern, literally only these two nations in it. Mongolia didn't even get called in. So we were able to pick that. We're going to do that. As soon as that's done, the plan is pretty quickly, we're going to join probably the Central Powers, declare war on Ukraine, then declare war on Belarus, declare war on Uzbekistan, take these runaway republics out. And then at that point, we'll probably be involved in what is the World War at this point, which is between two factions, the Central Powers and the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. Now, for a long time, Italy, which has gotten big, Italy was part of the Japanese faction. However, mostly he was assassinated by someone. And Victor Emmanuel III is once again king of Italy and is joined the Central Powers. So there was an execution, change in government, and a change in faction over there. So this is all Central Powers, which is non-aligned. Now, non-aligned is badly named in Hoi 4, and I think should be renamed, because the non-aligned is basically the paternalistic / monarchist bent, right? There's fascist, communist, democratic, and non-aligned, but non-aligned is really monarchic. Anyway, the Central Powers is that non-aligned faction. That's what we are. We are non-aligned over here. So naturally we join that, and we might do that short term. If nothing else, we do want to retake this land over here that we totally sold out to Japan for some assistance in our civil war, which totally worked out, but we'd like that back. Meanwhile, though, Japan has been doing scary stuff. They've taken all of India. It was very terrifying when Italy also had everything here and was part of the Japanese faction. Now that they're not, Japan's not looking quite as scary. It'll be interesting to see where we are. We got some whiskey and chocolate. What's that? Refresh faster. There it is. Oh, it's from Cool Man Santa again. Here's $5. My father's Christmas gift is wine opener. Oh no, I saw that message in your donation. Okay, she said again, no, it's not mounted on a wall. Oh, okay. Since Tropico 4 ship rum and spice rum to the USSR. I was doing spice rum for the stream. This, I gotta say, I am itching to play some Tropico, man. We're clearly gonna have to do that real soon. We'll see. Are there no focuses for taking care of the runaway republics? There are, and that's what we will do. So Mongolia and stuff doesn't count as part of that, but we do have a focus over here where we can bring the breakaways back into the fold. It will give us our war justification against those runaways. So we won't have to justify war for them. There will be this. I mean, we can offer them autonomy. Russia demands subjugation. I'm confused about this. Offer them some autonomy. Oh, okay. What I'm thinking, because right now they're literally autonomous right now. I'm wondering if the some autonomy actually will make them into a puppet of ours. It's kind of weirdly worded. I think it does imply that they would be puppets, which is interesting because there is a focus. God, this tree is huge now, which is wonderful. Yeah, the National Academy of Sciences over here, which lets us build research labs in our puppets and things like that. And so that might work very well. On the other hand, we could just eat them. I'm kind of a fan of. I suppose the thing, if we simply puppet them, then we won't have to go to war there, and it will guarantee that we can finish this leftmost tree without interruption. I don't know. Japan probably has infinite manpower now. Well, it depends on exactly how much manpower they're getting from their non-core territory over here. But definitely they're going to have a fair amount. It's okay. You know what we're going to do to help liberate India from Japan? It's easy. We'll just invade Afghanistan. I think it's really going to be simple. I mean, it's you know, a bunch. It's just going to be a raffle stomp. No one's ever had problem invading Afghanistan, right? Certainly never. We got whiskey and chocolate again from Kuman. Didn't give you subs to this day. Oh, Tropical 4 quotes. Idealism is fine, but as it approaches reality, the cost becomes prohibitive. I'm not a liberator. Liberators do not exist. The people liberate themselves. I see red. Cool, man. You got some good quotes going on there. So anyway, we'll unpause for now. Let me bring the speed down a little bit so I can adapt to whatever's going on. Right now we're waiting for the war justification against Mongolia, and that'll be the go time for the next little bit of fun. Wow, that's going to take fucking forever. All right. 6 months from now. I eat some more cinnamon rolls. If we pop it and get spy after, we get tons of spies. That's true. So yeah, maybe we should just go for the puppet. That's gonna take a while. Okay, well, I don't know. For right now, we're gonna keep going down the military branch. For the next tier over here, we do need 150 factories. We're only 7 shy, which isn't bad. These aren't bad too, because this will give me 2 factories. And the synthetic rubber is pretty enticing as well. I'm going to get steel casting industry for now. I think we're still constructing factories, and we are. So we're going to be able to keep going down that tree. So unit composition, we haven't tweaked too much yet. We have a little bit. We have plans. Oh, first of all, this is misnamed. This is our 21 width. This is going to be our standard. Our start in infantry over here. We did do a discussion of like combat widths and stuff in the last episode. Because of the new changes and things like that. We've sort of settled on 21. It does change a little bit if you do attack from multiple provinces and things. Again, and I've said this a million times, The actual combat width of your units only matters in the case where you're absolutely trying to stuff as many divisions into one province as possible. Other than that, just go with anything that sort of makes them fight properly. What is this? Something Turkey triggered, I guess. Representatives from Turkey visited our country and met with many of our politicians in hopes of garnering endorsements for their investment scheme. The government of Turkey would like for us to use our resources to better their own industrial capabilities and output. Turkish officials have inferred that by assisting their nation, we might be able to expect aid of our own in the future in the form of military alliance between our nations. First of all, wait, you are not aligned. But I kind of just want to invade Turkey on the basis that they've been blocking my ports for a long time, and wouldn't it be convenient to do that? Oh yes, remember to build factories in Urals, which we are working on. Well, east of the Urals, as far as we understand, it might be anywhere east of the Urals to trigger the other thing. We'll see. I don't think we're going to sign their Faustian bargain. Turkish spam email. Dear Tsar, I would like to transfer 1 billion... I don't know, remember what the currency here is. 1 billion units of currency out. All I need is your bank account information. If you're going to invade, you're just investing in your own land, right? Oh yeah, lira. Now, so a few countries have used lira. I mean, I know Italy was on the lira before the euro. What does lira mean? Is it lira like a livre, like a pound? I mean, it must have something like that. Because I mean, lots of countries have kroners, crowns, as their currency. Lira, it is like a pound, like from Latin, I assume. Something like that. Okay, time is ticking. Steel industry, building this. Okay, more factories are kicking in. And that will give us enough to get to the next level. And then I'll probably finish some of these, we'll see. Currency in Hoi Forest toasters, obviously. That's true! Those are commercial goods. Italy from Provençal Liura, from Latin libra or pound. Yeah! Look at me etymologizing correctly. Woohoo! Okay, so I think we finished all the passive defense over here, which I do like. It's been a while since I've done a lot of the spy stuff. Oh, and then we grab the economy civilian stuff. I'm gonna pick up some of the cipher breaking things. Concentrated industry, logistics company. We're in 41. Let's review our tech situation here. We could get this extracting tech. We do have a pretty big boost to it. We're the fuel gain per oil, although that's kind of okay. We are going to want more rubber, but we don't have that many synthetic recipe or refineries right now. But this actually is something we're probably going to be fairly dependent on. So I'm actually thinking about grabbing this now. You know, I think that's going to be okay-ish. We've got this. We've got radio detection. I know the radio tech is going to be important. I think we have to at least unlock it for the tanks or something like that. I could get the next level because we might want to put down some radar. Let's see what else. I mean, we're not close enough to 42. We are getting our mountain divisions. We did get our logistics. Do we care about the radio companies, the signal companies? I don't know if we use those that much. But maybe. If there's going to be more warfare, we will want our military police to be better. Oh, I can get the advanced engine. I don't know if we care necessarily, but I'm going to research it just to see. Better train? Well, that could be a thing too. All right. What are we going to do with our spies? I mean, I guess we could put a spy in Mongolia and use that as part of the war prep, but I don't think that's really a concern. Maybe I'll just put them in Ukraine and Belarus. Just build some intel networks over here. Signal company is really good for tanks, good. Steel tech. That's the thing we could figure out. Maybe Japan. Maybe. Well, you know what? I'll start with this because we might want some military intel. But then, yeah, we could throw it into Japan or something like that, and maybe we can use some of their, do some tech stealing and other mucking about over there because they're going to be sort of our more dominant foe, I would suggest, going forward. Steal English planes. Oh, that could be fun too. All right, so we're just waiting for things to power through over here as much as possible. Because I don't think we have any war justifications available. Free dockyards, no divisions based on training, which we're kind of okay on. Well, we might start some more infantry divisions, we'll see. Free dockyards. Now, I did, right at the start of the stream, I did spend the Navy experience on getting a couple of doctrines, which may have been silly, because I want to start some production. Actually, what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to get some convoys going using all of our dockyards, which is apparently 3. Ooh. I'm going to just get this going so that we have more of a stockpile of convoys before the war. Clearly, we're going to need more dockyards. I'm surprised we didn't claim more. I mean, we did lose some territory over here, but I'm actually surprised we don't start with more dockyards, but I guess that is the Soviet situation. Yeah, 3 ain't much. So just build convoys for now. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, because we're definitely going to lose some if ever, whenever. Not if ever, but whenever we start things with Japan. Free military factories. What I think I'm still going to do is just pre-build a lot of support equipment. Because right now we still have a deficit, first of all. And support equipment never goes obsolete, so you can stockpile more of it ahead of time. That's what I like to do. Want more dockyard? Take Crimea. Wow, that's a good idea. I'm sure we will. Okay, so that was the anti-tank cannon over here. The fall of Manila. The Philippines fell into the Japanese. Alright, let's get these signal companies. Be good for our tank divisions, yeah? Really, because I think it helps break through in overland speed? I'm not sure. Real life coming to this game. Yeah, well, you know, we're massing troops on the Ukrainian border. Too real. I think what I might do is I might start in Karelia first, just because I'll quickly do it, and then we'll leave. We can be able to bring the troops back to the more important front, which is really Ukraine, probably. All right, we still have a while before we justify our claim on Mongolia, which is annoying. I think as a as non-aligned, it does take longer for us to justify claims. I'm gonna have another bite of my cinnamon roll. Which, I hate eating with a fork here, but it's going to be really sticky if I touch it with my fingers. And, you know, get it all over my keyboard and mouse. Oh, yeah. With Karelia to, or Finland? No. It's clearly Russian territory. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's just finish these before we go for ununlock missions. Eating with fingers is the only way. It's much better. You're saving the center of the cinnamon roll for last, or you detestable part of the great... The middle is the best part, right? It's like so moist. Ship designers. Chief of Air Force. Might grab a Chief of Air Force. The all-weather, I think, is surprisingly decent, but I was thinking probably ground support expert over here for the 10% air superiority. Well, the air accident decrease is actually pretty valuable as well, or we just get crazy amounts of XP. Now, I think it's either air safety or ground support. So ground supports our planes are better. Air safety, we lose a little less to attrition and stuff, which is really good. But I think we're going to go with the ground support. You guys let me know what you think. But I think that's the way to go. We want to restore order in Mongolia. That's right. Now, we don't currently have a war. We're explicitly trying to avoid getting pulled into a big war until we could finish some stuff over here. Do I have enough factories now? 148, but we're going to get 2 when we finish this. So yeah, that's going to be good. And then I'm going to let my construction queue finish. We had a bunch of stuff we queued up a million years ago. We're going to let some of this finish, even though it might be nice to just power more factories up. We'll see. Air support. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the ground air superiority. Okay, let me just do that. Oh, unpause. So we are 3 months away from declaring war on Mongolia, just because that's the justification timer. But more importantly, we're going to do industrial modernization, and then we're going to be fine. I don't care if the rest of these get locked away. from the war. It's less critical. We might just go down the royalist thing. Mongolia won't join a faction. They are a faction. They are the common term. And no one else is. So, yeah. No, it's a good catch, One Motion. It's a good catch. Yeah, won't they join a faction? Well, they would. Except... Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's rock some more of this. Here, let's just... Yeah, we'll train up 24 simultaneously. Plan for deployment over here. There you go. You're gonna be short on some material, but that's okay. Oh, just let me be explicit and make it this is a lower priority for equipment. A little manpower, only 400k. We're still on volunteer though, army, so we've got more that we can access. Okay, steel casting industry is done. So yeah, 5% factory output, dockyard output, 2 factories, we get some more production of steel, and that lets us get industrial modernization, which is going to increase our production efficiency cap and retention, reduces ahead of time penalty by 2 years for next industry research, which is going to be potentially sexy. But the big thing is, that's the last one we're worried about losing out on. Oh, I can't even take the synthetic rubber one. And I don't really care about the oil production thing, but it's not going to matter for us, I think, as we do. State reserves, I think we can live without that. But the resource gain efficiency is very nice. It's only 35 days. What we'll probably do is we'll probably click on this, because we're still not going to be in a war against a major. Unless, so it's a little, there was, the wiki says that a major power is something within the top 7 in terms of number of factories, or within 70% of that, or a faction leader, except that doesn't seem to be the case when we were doing the filter. It might be different now that we're going to be in a war against Mongolia, which is a faction leader, so this might actually count as being in a war against a major power. We're not sure, because depending on where you look, with the wiki versus other things, they define major power in different things, and also it may or may not, the major power is also potentially one thing in terms of piecing out a war versus what this focus tree actually does. We're going to want to start doing our anti-partisan stuff at some point, but we don't need to do it yet. Yeah, a lot of people suspected top 50 or 50 or more, but might have changed. What I'm reading is top 7 nations or within 70% of the top nation or something like that. You can check major in diplomacy tab. Oh, really? So Mongolia is in the list. Which is interesting, because when we were in the war, and you can toggle to hide the minor nations, it would hide Mongolia, but technically we weren't in a war with Mongolia, so that may have been the reason. In any case, it's not going to matter, because we will have finished everything that is going to matter for that. Your experience war with Mongolia caused a lot of focus. Okay, so then we're very lucky that Tunatavu, or whatever they're called, didn't call in Mongolia. RIP Philippines. Okay, let's just get the excavation, because we're going to want it. I don't think there's any tech we're, like, critically needing right now. Tuna sandwich, there you go. I know, they didn't call in Mongolia. Or maybe they did, Mongolia said no. I don't know if they can. But that might have been what happened. So below modernization, I think restoration and development will be locked until we peace out with the major that disrupted the plan, which should theoretically happen more or less instantly. So I think it's going to be really good for us. I'm going to do this because we are going to get a couple of synthetic factories, or we do already have. I don't know. Could actually be consuming more rubber here. Or canceling... Well, I could cancel one of the trade policies, but then we would be short once more, so I don't know. So it was still January, right? Okay, mountain infantry. You know what? Let's get Marines unlocked. Yeah, January 25th. Because we might want to do a Marine invasion of Crimea, just because these, like, strait crossings are pretty brutal, but I'm not expecting it to be a terrible problem either. I think we've got our planes over here. I think they're still on pilot exercise missions to generate some XP for us. I suppose I could just cancel these right now, because they are... Well, they're not actually at full XP. Oh, probably because of having to replenish things. I'm going to turn it off so we don't burn through any of our planes via attrition here. Not for these groups, anyway. Okay, let's unlock all these departments. Want better artillery research. We have Art 2. We can't get Art 3 yet, although I guess I can get the support version. And I know we're going to want a lot of it. So let's go ahead and infiltrate the Ukrainian civil administration. And get a ship designer. I may as well, because we're going to do some research soon. I think I like the raiding fleet designer. It does make our ships a little smaller, but our screens and submarines work better. And honestly, I don't really know if we're going to be able to have a functional, you know, main fleet. Although maybe we don't care about range, in which case the cheaper production cost and detection? Yeah, I don't know. This just makes everything cheaper. And lowers accident chance, which is nice. Maybe we do go for the Sevastopol Marine Plant. What do you think? I think I like that. So which Romanov are we? I don't know, are we distantly... Well, actually, we didn't even do the Romanov tree yet. We've been busy on the industrial line. That's probably where we're going to flip back, though, after this. No one even controls Sevastopol. Turns out it doesn't matter. What are you wanting to research before getting some tank design? Before getting tank design. Well, mostly we don't have the industrial base to, like, produce the tanks right now, which is why I'm not stressing about the tank design. Yeah, we can do the improved artillery boost over here. Here, I'm just gonna go for it, because it kind of tickles me. I'm just gonna do that. Alright, 2 months away. Meanwhile, industrial modernization is easily going to finish, and then we can do a 35-day policy as well, and have it work great. My supply trucks are in the red. Are they? I mean, it blinks over here. We have way more. Yeah, we need 1,000 trucks. We got 2,000. We're good on that. It keeps bleeding to 99. Currently, no one's complaining about supplies. We are using a lot of extra trucks because of some of the shitty terrain over here to make sure everything is fully supplied. But so far, it is working. All right, you guys are training up, which is groovy. So here's the thing: if I went and deployed these immediately, they would come in green. I could train them in the field, and I guess so the plus side would be it would generate XP for me. I guess the downside would be they would be attritioning equipment while training. But it feels to me that right now we would actually appreciate more experience. So I'm thinking about deploying these currently. Let me know: is there any reason why that doesn't work out well? Because it feels like what we're doing is trading equipment for experience points, which seems fine to me right now. Yeah, I'm just going to unlock all these departments. Could you up your train trucks and supply depot in the air? Yeah, yes, building supply depots. It's not about train tracks, Helco, because the train tracks are perfectly sufficient. Because if I look at a supply depot, it tells me I need like 2.4 supply for the region. And even with only level 1 rail, we're getting up to 15 in the region. So it's not the train track. Getting a supply depot closer would help. The other thing that would help would be, I think getting more infrastructure in the region would increase the range of the existing ones up to a point. I'm going to increase state reserves for the 10% resource gain, because this is one that we would lose when the war starts. We will be able to finish this one in time. Either that or I take synthetic rubber. You know what? No, I'm going to take this. We get 2 refineries. I also built some extra railroad. And we are going to need more rubber. I mean, eventually, hopefully, we'll take some over. But I think the rubber is going to be more important in the short run. Long term, the 10% more resources would probably be stronger. But if we're at the point, long term, when we've got a bunch of territory and more resources, we'll already have won. So, I mean, we already won. We won our Civil War. Everything else is just gravy. Gravy. Issues, you have track that serves 10 region, 2.4 supply, and the track's only carrying 15, so still bottleneck. Well, I don't know if they're real bottleneck, because literally every single supply depot... does it not actually say bottleneck here? Well, maybe it doesn't. So, and I guess it is being supplied. So it is interesting that it doesn't really clarify. So I was assuming this was just telling me the weakest point, but maybe it is overwhelmed. It's not very clear. And here's the thing. The thing is, it does talk about the bottleneck. Oh, maybe this is saying there's nothing because there's 0 demanded supply. Because I think literally every province that supplies units describes a bottleneck. Even though it's not bottleneck. Clearly, all my troops are getting full supplies right now, right? No one's complaining about a shortage of supply. The bottleneck is just telling me where the bottleneck would be. It's interesting. Look at the route this one is taking. I guess because of the quality of the trains over here. We could increase the rail maybe over here to reroute it. So I don't think the rail is actually causing a bottleneck anywhere, but I'm not certain because it's not super clear in the tooltip. But my reading of it is that this is where the bottleneck would be if you needed more supply, but we definitely don't need this much. Because it says, supply connection from the capital. I'm getting 20. Trains needed 3. I'm at 100%. I only need 1. Demanded supply is 1. So it's getting it. So I think I'm reading that correctly. That right now, my rail system is not being overloaded. But that might change completely once we start actually fighting. So synthetic rubber is going to finish, and then we're going to not go... Okay, Siam joins that. That's fine. That's very good for them. Because otherwise they'd probably be dead. We have an unoccupied airport close to Mongolia. Do we? Oh, right there! You know why? Because I think I don't know why. I don't know why. In fact, this is probably not even worth doing that. We'll probably do this. We'll run from those 2 airports over there and fly over the central steppes. Okay, I have enough doctrines available, enough experience for a land doctrine. Do we want to make some more changes to my templates before we do that? I mean, I'm happy with the infantry over here, unless I want to add... So what's the meta for the extra add here? So, okay, signal companies, increase breakthrough and initiative. I don't think we need that on our infantry, although it is a 20... It's plus 10 breakthrough, but how does that calculate? Oh, yeah, it is raw plus 10. Like, maybe that is good enough, and we want that. I mean, we are doing a lot of fighting with infantry, and breakthrough is one of the most important stats there is. If we were to add Recon, it does give us a lot more movement. It gives us a crap ton more defense, which, generally speaking, my infantry armies are there for defense, and the idea is that the mechanized ones are going to be there for breakthrough, although right now we don't have tanks. And yeah, if we do the light armored recon, it adds a little bit of hardness. This is our hardness meter over here, right? Oh, armored recon company. No, still, it's not counting as hardness. And yeah, that's a good point. We could clone this and have one that's our attack version that's got a little extra breakthrough. Kind of like that idea, actually. Here, we'll duplicate you. This is going to be our attacking infantry. This one here will get the signal company for the breakthrough. So we'll save that. So we're going to spend 10 XP on this, but it's going to be all right. And then what we can do is, maybe I won't do both of these, but what I might do is, okay, right, teal is super lightweight infantry. Maybe the gold group over here, which has some tanks. I don't see, it probably doesn't even need it. I mean, we don't need it for Mongolia. Do we want to redo maybe over here? You know, do we want to do some of these into the punchy version? We could have a couple redone. Or even purple. Just run around over here while yellow holds the line. Purple's a lot more concentrated, and they're definitely going to be doing more attack kind of vibes over here. Okay, these two divisions here are obsolete. They had more artillery and stuff. I'm going to set these anyway to my attacking infantry. We are short on support equipment. I'm going to wait on the rest, though. Why is there a gap in the line? Because there wasn't enough supply in this area. It looks like it's fine now, so let me do this. It might recolor it, but for a while there wasn't enough supply over there. I think, I don't know if some of the, maybe we have more trucks assigned now or something like that, or maybe there's a little bit more infrastructure that I could build. I don't know. But that's why. There was like 2 red provinces, and those places were being attritioned, and it was being very annoying. So I was just like, I'm just going to move them out of the way for now. It's going to be okay. All right, we are a month away from the start of the war with Mongolia. You want me to change the symbol for the attacking infantry? Sure. I'll, well, same as what I was doing before. I'm going to use the sort of cross rifles. All right, Naval Department. I'll get the Air Force Department as well, just to do that. But still, I don't really remember what to do with the spy agencies and stuff. So if people have specific suggestions about what to do with them, please let me know. I love that it exists, but I haven't really put it to use. What I'll do, just in case I'm going to forget when the war starts. Okay, synthetic rubber. Hold on. So the war starting in 25 days. Well, the justification is going to be done in 25 days. I could sneak in another 35-day focus. Maybe I should sneak in increased state reserves. Delay the war by 10 days for a permanent 10% resource gain efficiency. Let's do that. I do want to go as soon as possible, but... Okay, so yes, before the war starts, just in case I were to forget, I'm going to give my planes the directions. They're going to do air superiority missions over here, and over here we're doing air superiority missions, and... Well, these are both fighters. Did I not transfer some CAS over here? Oh, I don't have close air support, right? I have TAC bombers, which can do the job, but I don't actually have close air support right now. All right, let's get these 2 bads over here, and they'll be ready to provide combat support. Over the central steps. Why does Uzbekistan look like an arrow pointing? It does, right? It's pointing this way. Telling people how to attack. Can you get aces from air training? I don't believe so. What are we not producing? We're not producing TAC bombers, which are being deployed and might be getting attrition-y kind of stuff. I'll just put a dummy line in here just to get rid of the warning. Is it interwar bombers? Yeah, these are attack bombers over here. So clearly very obsolete. I don't know if we're going to be planning... I think we've researched the close air support planes, and that's where we're going to be going. But yeah. So we're going to spy government that makes them capitulate faster in Japan. Well, that's a good idea. That probably will do after we infiltrated... we're infiltrating Ukraine for some random reason. Mostly so I had a button to click. Okay, so it's 42. We're ahead of time on this, but we do have the reduced 2 years. So we should absolutely grab... Is it better to get the construction speed or the concentrated industry? I guess the construction speed right now is probably better. Build more things more faster, and then we can have them go up. So we're going to do this, even though it's super ahead of time. It's going to be great. Well, super. It's not actually 2 years ahead of time. So again, our go time for the war will be as soon as increased state reserves is ready to go. You guys over here have the play button active. Okay. Troops are in position, but we should be okay. Excavation done, which does open up some decisions for us. What else can we do in 42? We can get the next computer tech. So let's 100% do that. I guess we are producing cast now. We weren't at first. I put a dummy line in there, but we are doing it. In fact, if I get more military things, what we're really going to want to do is fill these up and then add a bunch more fighters to this. But yeah, because we only have 32 close air support. We haven't deployed them anywhere, and I think that's probably still fine. If I could. Well, I could move fighters over here and deploy some over here. Let's not worry about it. Plus, range is going to be a thing. We'll be happy with attack bombers. Does Warlock out the improved railways focus? Improve railway. Oh, you mean over here? No, it does not. So we don't have to worry about that one. Okay, agency created. Sure. I mean, I should keep powering through a bunch of these things here. Available war goal. Hold on. Sit tight. Got 9 more days. Fall of Pearl Harbor. Damn, Japan just going all over. Is the United States in? Okay, they're in the Allies. Who else is in the Allies? Do I get that over here if I mouse over? British Malaya, Iraj, South Africa, Canada, Australia. Now, it's going to be pretty difficult for anyone to actually invade the United States itself. But yeah, Pearl Harbor is happening. New Zealand fell before. Australia hasn't been touched yet, which is good for them. Get more of the artillery. Is there a 42 tank division model? 43. But that'll probably be the go time. Do we go super heavy? I mean, heavier is better, right? For our infantry support tanks. Australia has wildlife to defend itself with. Yep. All right, nearly there. Bunch of unassigned divisions. So you are going to do this. Actually, you'll attach over there. We'll go ahead and give you a general. But yeah, you're going to start doing training things. I guess I never did do the early deploy on you, and I'm still wondering if I should have. Release the emus. Super heavy flamer tank. Now, do you have to do something funky to get flamers? I was doing a little bit of Googling. It's like, you have to make sure you've got like a particular like industry advisor or some shit like that, or maybe it was just for a particular nation. Okay, so we could do improved railway networks, which would be glorious. But, so we're going to wait here. So a lot of that's going to get grayed out. What I kind of want to do is I want to kind of go down the Romanov reconstruction. Maybe I'll take rebuild the nation first. Factory repair speed won't matter. Consumer goods factories for a couple of years is going to be nice. Plus 10% construction speed. I don't know. Let's go. Let's trigger the Romanov shit right now. Let's do this. And then probably what we do is we're going to bring the breakaways back into the fold. All right, to war. Conquer. 5-year plan disrupted. Oh no! What a shock. I didn't see that coming at all. All right, go. Yeah. Oh, even our super lightweight divisions over here are pushing through, which is nice to see. So yes, actually, now I'm going to be fine to join this faction. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't really want to be called in against Japan right now because I've got a little bit of business, but I can always say no. I think. War propaganda. We are in an offensive war, so actually maybe I will run a little bit of this. I don't tend to. Yeah, call to arms over here. We're going to wait on that. These guys have no supply. It's their own nation. It is pretty shitty terrain. You're set to aggressive. Probably from earlier, but I'm kind of happy about that. Tell you what, your plan is going to be to push through here so we can work on doing some slicing off there. Lend-lease from the United States. Support equipment. Don't mind if I do. You can't rebuild the nation unless you're at peace? Okay, well then that's fine. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to hit this, because I'm like, it's good, clearly, but the problem is, there's like a million other things, and at least we can do it later when we're at peace once again. Because I think I might want to do bring the breakaways back into the fold next. Before they join the Central Powers, like, of their own volition. So we don't want that. Okay, so this is well ahead of time, so we're not going to do this, which is going to be fine. 42. Oh, shit. I could have started my new infantry equipment already. Puppet or conquer? Man, I just want to conquer everything. Now, although we can start making puppets, and then we can build institutes there. It's so cute. Quill thinks he'll be at peace again sometime. Eventually, when the entire world is ours, we'll be at peace. Okay, I'm going to spend my XP here on a doctrine. And I am going to go down the deep battle route over here. I mean, it's got more stuff overall. The minus 10% supply consumption is beautiful, like always and forever. No matter what supply system we're using, right? Whether it's the new one or not. Yeah, see, everyone here, just push this way. I know it's mountains and it's going to suck. And then I'm going to get you to cut in something like this. Please and thank you. Movement's pretty shit over here. It's rough terrain. It's winter time. There's, no infrastructure. It's pretty crap. Cry bacon, let loose the hogs and boars. I think that's how it goes, right? Excellent. Here. What we're going to do. I'm going to do this, and then you're going to plan a little bit of a pokey. At this point, I'm actually wondering about just grabbing everyone and like right-clicking on, I don't know, the capital or something. Yeah, we do have to change the manpower laws. I should really save up for that. So it should still be 150, right? Oh, no, it's more because of the more... Yeah, okay. The war economy, or the economy laws are always static, but these do level up. So we will be changing the manpower laws soon, but we can go in chunks, so that's going to be okay. 200k is 199k more than we need. Not enough manpower. Oh, yeah, it is probably equipment. Now, we do have... Hold on. Italy declares war on the Hellenic Empire. All right. We do have our MP divisions. These are the ones that need not literally the least manpower. This one here needs the least manpower, but it needs a lot more production. The MP divisions are still going to work. We're going to make some tweaks to that design later as well. Hellenic Republic joins the Allies.
Я готов.
Here, I'm going to help push into that because it is a control point. Okay, overall things are going to go pretty slow. We can go up to speed 4, I think. Not too concerned about the difficulties of this. Like, what I'm going to do with all these guys, I'm going to shift-click them on the capital. Like, finish what you're doing, but then, yeah, go nuts. And then, yeah, after you're done that, just try to push in deep and aggressively. Don't do frontline stuff. It's going to be okay. Okay. Rooting for Greece, they got this? Yeah, against the Kingdom of Italy over here? Okay. Oh, glorious music. Alright, civilian infantry. I do like the idea of infiltrating Japan. I think that makes great sense. Get some spy networks going on. Here, we'll get suicide pills in case they get caught. It's going to take a little while, but that's going to be okay. What are your thoughts? No Step Back in DLC? I think it's a very good one. At least my impression so far. Again, I want a disclaimer. I say, hey, I was sponsored to do some content for it as well. Therefore, you know, whatever. As far as I can tell, it seems like a pretty good one. But I'm an idiot, so, you know, what do I know? So we're going to do Restore the Romanovs, or Romanov Reconstruction. And then I think I'm going to do bring the breakaways back into the fold. It would just suck if they join the Central Powers. Or even the Allies, that would also be kind of annoying. They might yet do that. And the Allies would be annoying because it would put us in a war against the Allies. My faction is already in a war against the Japanese faction. So it doesn't really matter if they join that, but they won't, because they're not fascist. At least, as far as I know, they won't do that. This is such slow going. I mean, it is all leg infantry, but honestly, tanks would have a freaking hard time here as well. I need to grab one of you and do a little something like that, because there's no defenders over here, please. Thank you. Don't bully yourself. You're right. Aren't Russia's bigger than Greece? It's true! Oh, man. Hold on. Oh, we might... Our faction's already in a war against the Allies. All right, we're not in a war against Japan. We are in a war against the Allies. Oh, which is fine, because these guys won't join Japan. If they join the Allies, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I confused myself. It's never happened before. Doesn't help that the factions are a little bit screwy. But, you know, that's non-historic AI for you. I'm gonna get some more battlefield support over here. Forget, if you looked at army spirits yet, we haven't really. And we probably should. Next time we get 25 army experience, I should really go and start doing some of these. You don't get a pop-up for it? I don't usually think about it. But I should. Who do you think is going to win the F1 championship? If I had to bet, I would put money on Lewis. But there's definitely a reason I'm not betting on it. First of all, I don't bet on things. But secondly, it's going to be real dicey. And I especially love the situation with Max being on P1 with the softs. I don't think that's ultimately going to work out well for him. I mean, there's a reason they would have preferred to do mediums, but I think it's really interesting, and it's going to make it great from a viewer perspective. So there we go. Army spirits, like vodka. Exactly. Russian army runs on vodka. The German army ran on amphetamines. Which is true. It's easy to to blitz through all of France when you haven't slept in 3 days. All I know is Monty's gonna win. British Army runs on T. What I heard is that Mussolini made the trains run on time. So that was pretty impressive. Some sort of herbal-based locomotion system. Very cool. Oh, looks like we're gonna fall back over here. There we go. Reinforce. I think these were weak troops, but how was the yeah, capitulation? Just a little bit more.
Готов.
I'm gonna do a shift right click to here. Push, push, push. Yeah, keep booing me. Damn it, Quill, I was gonna say that. Ha! Beat you. I'm gonna get the second tier of Marines. Now, does unlocking that increase the maximum number of special troops we can have? No, that's too bad. Because they're gonna compete with our Alpine troops, but... Alright, we got our suicide pills in case we get caught hanging out in Japan. Let's get blueprint stealing unlocked, because we may want to do those types of shenanigans. That'll probably be better than doing the capitulation stuff, since apparently we're not going to be at war. I guess I should have sent you to British. We actually have a British dude that I remembered. I think one of our spies is British. Maybe we'll do an mission in Japan and then move them somewhere else or something like that. I don't know. Because their spy network will degrade while they're on a mission. Russian. Whoa! Okay. Capitulation equipment. Great. Well, do I not actually have the choice? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do we want to puppet? Or do we want to conquer? So, with puppet, they will get their full manpower, which they can contribute to me. But I always find it kind of annoying to get other stuff. Conquer gives you the benefit that you get the resources directly, although with Puppet you do get the attractive thing. Conquer, Puppet, and Buffer with Japan. Well, the Buffer's not going to want. Mongolia didn't want to help you against... You didn't want to exist. Conquer, bigger name. Stealth, you got it. We got to conquer for bigger name. You're absolutely right. How could I even think about anything else? Done. Bigger name diplomacy. is under full effect. Okay, pause. Russian bureaucrats returned from the survey of the Hellenic Republic. Okay. When the Hellenics, which are not going to be alive very much longer, but sure. When the Hellenics decided to invite us to discuss deepening our economic ties, while we could not refuse, what could possibly drive the Hellenics to become so desperate that they would come to us for financial assistance? Needless to say, they made a compelling case for why it would be ideal the Hellenics' industrial standing has strengthened, especially when it could prove to improve our own. The matter of whether we seek to invest in their nation or leave their industrial potential up to fate is a matter we get to decide. So, option 1. Substantial investment in Hellenic Republic. Consumer goods factories increase our influence. Well, we don't need influence. Not so for a few Hellenic farmers work in factory. No investment at this time. We should tell them to go F themselves because, like, we're going to be at war with them. Should be Hellenes, not Hellenics. I got the army experience, thank you. Yeah, I'm just going to throw them out. I'm going to go bring the breakaways back into the fold. Oh, that's still going. Wait, what was that other pop-up? Did something get bypassed or completed? Maybe something got bypassed. I don't know, I didn't read. Why would I read? Or something else. Oh, yes! So the Spirit of the Academy, Spirit of the Army, Spirit of Division Command. So this starts the cheapest. These give us modifiers to our officers, so they get chances of getting various bonuses when they level up. Although I guess the invented leadership always runs, gives more XP, and then new officers get a better chance to become commandos, tricksters, or invaders, and then gain even more XP. Queen of Battle. Infantry leader trait XP gain. Well, I mean, if we are going to do a lot of infantry stuff, which, I mean, what do we have? Well, once we change our laws, a lot of manpower, not a lot of industry. Cheaper leaders, more party thing, +1 defense. I mean, I like attacking. I kind of like the Queen of Battle. What do we like? They're all cool. Planning logistics is really nice for minimizing supply as well. Tenacious D. Oh my god, it is Tenacious D. Wow. The Tsarina of Battle. Queen of Battle. Let's do it. Done. We love us some infantry. Okay, so all these divisions, where are we going to put them? Now, Manchukuo is a puppet of Japan. So is Meng. Yep. I mean, a lot of this, and it's all part of, yeah, that sphere. Oh, right, we pulled our troops out from the border of Uzbekistan. All right, let's deploy you here with sort of this plan. You know what? I might bring the teal bit over here just to make this go as fast as possible. And then these guys are going to get redeployed on the Japanese front, which includes everything here. All of this is Japan. This is how good at geography we are. It's like China, that's Japan. Yep. Korea, that's Japan. Vietnam, that's Japan. It's all just Japan, except Tibet, apparently. It's a complicated world. Okay, how long is this going to take? Oh, we're still doing this. And then, is it a 70-day focus for this as well? It is. All right, so we're back to waiting a little bit. Iran is also Japan. Yeah, man, of course. Italy was Japan, but is now Germany. So we're still short on support equipment. What I'll do is, well, yeah, I already got that reserved for more. We just need more military factories. Speaking of, okay, so it's finishing a little infrastructure. Apparently we got some oh, that's from the new territory we just took over. I think mostly what we're doing is we're just going to continue spamming military factories. And the idea is still to make sure we've got at least 3 in everything east of the Urals. Some of these already probably had some. And the Far East, even though, like, these zones were weird and confusing. Okay, let me start with this. Did Quill miss that chat voted that we elected Quill to lead, not read? No, I didn't read that. It was in chat. So I didn't read it. Because, you know, reasons. Oh yeah, I got this extra teal group, which was doing some training. It's apparently low on... They're getting... Oh, they're getting attrition because of training, of course. Cipher for the Republic of Ukraine is fully deciphered. I want to start a new cipher for Belarus. Again, I don't expect it to be very difficult. Although maybe I want to do somewhere else, but that'll be a go time there. Beware of Japan. They cancel. Oh, they canceled the non-aggression pact. Okay. Well, we're going to be moving all our troops over there soon. Okay, hold on. I've got enough political influence here to change my manpower laws, which we're going to do in just a scooch here. Let's get some radar for maybe the coast. And yeah, we're going to change our manpower laws to... Yeah, I can change here, and I can just spend another 135 later, I think, to get extensive conscription. I think I can do it in little chunks like this. I could just wait for 270, but I'm pretty sure I can do this and then do the next one. Yeah, good. Okay. Get that going just so the numbers start to rise now. And then we'll go to the next one immediately. I just get a little scared because the economic laws don't work the same way. I'm like, hold on, I'm not wasting points, am I? Yeah, they're going to be planned to go. Romanov reconstruction. At last our nation once more has its Tsar to lead it. 2 decades after the persecution of the last rightful rulers of our country, it is now time to embrace their governing dynasty once more and to do away with minor impediments to the execution of our Tsar's will. Done and done. So we're going to go and run more of these later, but for now, we're going to bring the breakaways back in. So those will give us all our war justifications, which otherwise take a long time to do. They'll get all kinds of warnings that... you know, someone's starting some shit against them. Supply limited in a few areas, but that's probably with all these troops moving through them. And the fact that there's no supply areas over there. Let's get the 1942 artillery started. Thank you very much. How long will our line with Japan be? Very long. We're probably, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start another training. Oh shit, I didn't realize it's set to infinite. Do one more round of these proper infantry, but then what we're going to do is we're going to start 2 full armies of these super light infantry groups over here. Well, let's just do 1 for now, but probably there'll be more, just because we need to cover a lot of terrain. But we don't need seriously strong troops everywhere. We have very lightweight troops over here. And then we can just focus our punching power somewhere else. Maybe work our way down the coast and then clean up the mess behind it kind of thing. We'll see. And yeah, we'll want the Trans-Siberian Railroad for that. I hope there's an actual idea for it. I don't know if there's one actually called Trans-Siberian. Hold on. Blueprint stealing is unlocked. That's great. Let's just get more of this right now so that'll become more effective. Transpolar flights. Transformation of nature. Nope, that's it. Is there one that refers to Siberia specifically? Eastern expansion gives us some infrastructure and bases, including Vladivostok, which we don't control. Sneaky invasion of Japan. Well, I don't know. It was not built before 1920. Right, we could expand it. Because, yeah, I mean, all those old-timey murder mysteries were all on that. Trans-Siberian Railroad would be cool, but the Trans-Siberian Orchestra would be cooler. Ha! Oh yeah, can I become Spy Master? Was it, oh it is. Sweet. Thank you. Excellent, so that's going to start opening up a lot more spies. Thank you for reminding me of that. Now, we do have some supply complaints. Okay, you over here are actually being supply complaining. Where do we want to deploy this group? I might want to double up. Can I even draw frontline for Crimea? It might actually be worth it. Obviously, we'd have way too many troops. Maybe I do a mini group of like 6 or 8 divisions over here to punch through. Well, Turkey, we don't have the, we're not going to go to war with them yet. You know, I think I kind of like this idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer you over here. And then I'm going to grab, like, literally 6? Yeah, 6. I'm going to make into a new army here. You're going to do this and this. Roll new commander. Oh, no, I had... Oh, these were field marshals. Yeah. Cavalry officer. Okay, well, that's not going to be that terribly useful. We already have a cavalry officer assigned to our actual cavalry army in the north. But you can do that. Meanwhile, this over here, let me give you another color. Yeah, that front line is non-viable. What we'll probably do is, well, I was going to say, we might use just the army group, big like field marshal line for this. And I might do that with my lightweight divisions, but then I think I'm still going to want to focus a hardcore, proper attacking division in places so that we're not just, you know, generically thin everywhere. But yeah, you'll move out over there and that's going to be okay. Had a quick Google, not sure there's anything for the train. I don't think there's anything specific with that. There are other things that build railroads and stuff, though, so. Okay, how is this coming along? We've got 50 days left to go. Now, that doesn't declare war, that just gives us a justification. But we might end up declaring war with a lot of them simultaneously. I'll probably go one at a time, just to see what the factions do. I just realized, I don't think this group actually has a battle plan. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do is, what's it? Right-click. I'm going to drag this back out. I hadn't for a long time because there was a supply shortage. But there we go. Plan that. Same thing, you don't have a battle plan either. Which is a mistake, because you could be getting prepped this whole time. You do, and that's that, and you're ready to go when it happens. And then you guys over here, go. And I'll hit that if we are in a war with Japan. But actually, no, I'm going to stop, because I don't even necessarily want to push through. I might just want you to stay entrenched. Oh. General Zinovy Azarov has gotten sick. And yeah, we have now moved into places with poor supply here and up here, but that's very temporary, so I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, it should still crush here. It should probably still crush Karelia. Made the mistake of declaring war on all of them at once. I think it was Uzbekistan that held on long enough to join the Allies. I found myself alone against most of the world. Well, I am in a power right now. If they join against the Allies, I'm basically due to be in a war against the Allies shortly anyway, which I should do a quick check. I don't border the Allies anywhere. The Allies are in pink. No. I guess the biggest thing I'd have to worry about is a naval invasion. Which, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split off half these guys right now. Your only purpose... Maybe you don't even need this many. Guard coastline. Yeah, you need 30 for that. But hopefully focus on the naval bases and then guard a little extra coastline if you can. Guard supply hubs. So they only need 6. Well, they'll double up. Okay, I'm going to do that now anyway. It's still going to guard our ports. Make life harder if America decides to show up. Here, we'll give you a field marshal. Yeah, we should hopefully... It doesn't actually... What's the deal with this front here? There it is. We should just be able to grab the capital very quickly. That might not be a capitulation. Although maybe grabbing Samarkand as well will. We shall see. Alright, halfway there. Doctrine. Oh yeah, more naval doctrine stuff. I actually might want to take a little peek at our templates. Well, I probably want... You know what? We're going to do a little bit of tech for our... Yeah, I'm going to get all these. And then we'll probably stop. I want to get a little tuck for our subs, and we'll do some design. I mean, it's not like we can build subs right now anyway. Gotta say, the Russian general portlets always have such personality. Look at the rightmost guy. This one here? I don't know. Come on, baby. 23 days. Operative to be recruited. Oops, I didn't mean to click you, but alright, I guess it's you. Can I cancel that guy? I can dismiss you. It's fine. Safecracker's kind of decent, actually. I'm not going to complain too much. Let's, Infiltrate Japan. Huh. The Latvian People's Republic is justifying on us. Yeah. I know, I like that. Buff is like, uh-oh, someone's working on a Gorgol. Oh, never mind. I mean, and they're communists as well. So it's not like they're going to be joining the Allies and declaring war on us or the Japanese group or anything like that. We could put a few dudes on the border, though. Just to say. How are these guys coming along? Oh, not bad. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Готов!
Я готов!
Oh my god, it's Valtteri Bottas when he's a little bit older. Is it just me? Kind of looks like him. I don't know, probably just have F1 on the brain. If he gets shaken by them, this is going to be funny. Here. Right, air doctrines. Don't worry, he'll spin before the first corner. Had a terrible quality today. Very disappointing. But it's his last race as Mercedes, I suppose. But I don't know. I think he's been a pretty good teammate. Oh yeah, we got our air bases over here. That yeah, we should do some redeploying of some things, or just attach to armies. Now I should probably do it manually. We don't actually have control over this airbase. We don't really have anything to cover this area. That's what I should do is put you here to cover the Ukraine. I like how it's the Ukraine. It's not the a lot of countries, but it's the Ukraine. I'm sure we're gonna have to reevaluate a lot of our planes here. So if I click here, I can see all my planes. I guess I can see where they're operating. So this one here, which are, these are my naval bombers. I guess you can keep exercising to generate XP, because I'm not planning on using naval bombers right now. Okay, unpause. It's not the Ukraine anymore, we just call it Ukraine? Oh, it's the Netherlands. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because it's like the lands of Nether. It's the Low Countries. USSR call it Ukraine? It's not the anymore. Some things are hard to break, though. Alright. So I still hear it referred to it that way, but maybe that's incorrect. Manpower is up to 1 million. And should still be growing. And oh yeah, we're gonna... You know what? I'll pass the... Well, I can't pass the next one right now because we're not at war. Okay. So this is the most we can run right now anyway. Alright. Come on, baby. Let's go. In Germany, it's Die Schweiz, the Switzerland. Alright, bring the breakaways back into the fold. Stop, stop, stop. So that gives us the CBs on Ukraine, Belarus, Uzbekistan, and 2 others, which I'm assuming is Karelia and maybe Crimea. So now we're going to go. Well, I can rebuild the nation because I'm at peace, although I'm not going to be in a second, so I'm not going to start that because it'll insta-cancel. Vengeance for the Yoke. Oh, this would have given me an annex war goal against Mongolia. In 70 days instead of 6 months. Yeah, but I wanted to get it done, and now it's done, so that's better. Advisor, lower communism, don't care about that. Okay, what do we got here? Capital of the Tsars. St. Petersburg gets a bunch of stuff. Factories, anti-air, capital of the Tsars bonus, which grants local construction speed bonuses if we want to build more in St. Petersburg. Reinstitute the Mesnikestvo. Gain honor serfdom, more recruitable population, lowered consumer goods factories, that's good. Westward Bound gives us some decent stuff, railroads and things. Well, these are all kind of sexy. Of course, we got this stuff, more railroad, we got our military stuff. You know what? I think I want to focus here just because flavor-wise, it feels good. Oh, it's basically feudalism, this here. Ran affairs of state. Elite were loyal to the state they ran. Aha. Iron Wall. More factories. Ooh. Iron Wall Rush Resolve grants super heavy tank chassis production cost discount. And a research boost to super heavy tanks. Okay, we're going to go down there. It gets rid of a ahead of time penalty, which we might not have. Okay, let's start some wars. First, let's go with Uzbekistan. Because they're really awkward, and it'll free up all these troops to go and guard the Japanese front. So we're going to start over here. They'll probably join the Allies. But we're going to be in a war with the Allies. I'm not going to call Allies yet. We'll do that manually afterwards. Because if we don't, they might not join a faction. Although they totally will. They totally will. Well, right now it's just... There you go. They've joined the Allies. Okay. So, although the Allies haven't officially joined in our war yet. Right? But they're probably gonna. Yeah, they can all be called in. They haven't yet. There we go. We'll probably get 1 million of those pop-ups. Yeah, alright. Let's go and merge these wars, baby. Justification is still Latvia. Yep, still Latvia. Unassigned divisions over here. Well, okay, you're gonna be... I mean, unless I join one of these other pushes. You know what? I think you might. What happened there? There it is. Doing that. Naval Invasion in Western Poland. Oh yeah, because we have territory. Wait, Western Poland. Naval Invasion? Here. I'm assuming this is German territory that's being invaded. And we're getting an alert for it. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Italy's gone Super Saiyan here. Okay, so, I mean, that's gonna be fun. Do I just start the others? I think I do. Non-aggression pact from the Chinese Empire. There you are. I mean, I'm gonna say yes for now, because we got other things we need to do with the Allies, unless maybe I do want the option of opening up on Japan. You know what? No, let's ignore that. Decisions available. I can get war propaganda. Let's do a round of that. Bring this up. Do we just declare all the wars, you guys? Let's just declare all the wars. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, they'll join the Allies. Yep. Okay. War versus everyone. Go, 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 go. Moving right away. Let me right-click a few of you. Make sure to jump on that capital, please. Oh, right. Thank you. I do have the... How do I... Trigger the cipher. Done. Japan does want the non-aggression pact. Still kind of thinking about maybe waiting on Crimea. New France is... New France, not Free France. New France? Or was it Free France? Hang on. Free France. Who are part of the Allies, we're at war with them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess I'll declare war on Crimea now. What I want to do is my fleets over here. I just want to halt training. I'm not going to give you any missions currently, but do halt the training. I'm still not in a position to feel comfortable of running the allies. Now let's take a quick gander on our diplomacy map mode and confirm who we're at war with. Nothing like surprising that came out of nowhere. No, we're okay. So I would like to get all my ships out of here onto the east coast, so that I can use that as a anti-invasion garrison things, but we'll see. I should maybe start spying on America just to get a little bit more intel on them. Oh, we're gonna get more spies. Invade America. We might wait a little bit. Oh, are these guys deploying this way? Oh, because they're guarding some of these islands as well.
Готов выдвигаться.
Right, you're fine. Push, push, push. Get the capitulation. Right, Finland's part of the Central Powers, so they're totally going to help me invade over here. Obviously, long term, we'll have to leave the Central Powers and take over everything else. He saw the breath of his enemies. Quill wept, for there was no one else to declare war on. That's not the Romanov I want to see. Have you found the other Romanov yet? I don't know. I mean, I guess not. I have no idea what the deal is. Is there, like, secret Romanovs? Is there Natasha Romanov? Okay, that's our next infantry equipment tech. So, first of all, we can grab this. Then we need to come over here, and we're going to change our production of infantry equipment to the next one, which will stall our progress here. But we've got a lot of it banked, so that's going to be okay. Operative can be recruited. Yeah, I don't have anyone with American things. I was going to originally try to recruit this one when I misclicked because it was Turkish. But I might send you to America. You can tinker next time we play Poland. Okay. Here, let's send you to California. You'll love the weather there, Mr. Spy. Secret Poland path. What? All right. I've never played as Poland. No, I've dabbled with it. But clearly I'll have to do more in general, because it would be a hell of a lot of fun. Especially on, like, historical AI, but then we completely break things. Alright, so that's going okay. We are going to punch through into Crimea, which is good. It looks like we're making good progress here into Ukraine as well. We do have a more concentrated army on this flank here. Maybe a little stalled out there, but overall okay. Meanwhile, I'm surprised these guys haven't capitulated yet. Northern Army, which is this one over here. I'm just going to shift right-click to Onega, because that's probably all we have to do to get you to capitulate. Okay. I'm seeing green everywhere. Looking good. Feeling good. Gonna take Samarkand over here. Fighting in Central Asia is slow and painful, yeah. Well, I mean, you saw how long it took for getting invade Mongolia. It was rough. What are we gonna do with these guys? Because I'm gonna deploy you now. And you're gonna get deployed to... Is it this one here, right? Yeah, the area guard. This one with 12, perfect. Grab all you, do this, and I'm gonna add in that I want you to area defense the entire coastline, which needs 31 troops, which you have, because you have 36 troops. So the entire coastline over here is gonna be guarded, in case silly Americans try to get involved in this. I see fields of green, red armies too. Alright, these guys got split, which is leading to some odd pathing by my own troops here. But those guys are going to get starved out, which is going to be fine. Let me take this, please. Multi-pronged attack. Please and thank you. Assist with this. And then what we'll do is we'll go after this capital here. So we should be seeing some capitulation soon. We got some free factories! Woo! They cost nothing. Am I still short on this? No, I'm not. What I might want to do is increase my plane production now. Kind of feel like that's what I want to look at. I'm going to go to a full 15 production line of fighters is what I'm going to ask for. And then 10 of the close air support as we take more factories here, please. No divisions basic training. Yeah, we can keep training. Well, oh, hold on. Back up the bus. Should I start making tanks? That's what I should be researching, is the super heavies, and then just work on that. Here, you over here, I'm gonna replace... Oh, I don't have the anti-ahead of time penalty thing yet. By the time I get it, it's not gonna be ahead of time. Womp womp. Oh yeah, we're at war, and we have enough. We can go up in manpower here, and we're never not going to be at war at this point. So yeah, we may as well change it, get those numbers in beginning as soon as possible. We did claim some more dockyards. So, well, again, for now, let's just go and increase our convoys, because we can just pull back on that later on and not do it. Crimea has capitulated. All right. So the Crimean invasion group was this purple one over here. Can I not draw a border over here? I can't draw a border, but I can walk you in. Alright, well, let's just do that. Because why not? And ignore these. Alright, Belarus is falling. That's great. It also is letting us reach our little disconnected territory over here, which is going to be really nice. Which my allies were apparently guarding for me. Meanwhile, we've got this... How are you not capitulated yet, Karelia? God, you guys are tough. Squint mode. There it is. Wow! No, they're still going. All right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you to go here. And get you to go here. Just to... I don't know what we're cutting off exactly, but something. We just need more territory. They don't have any more control points. Our Air Force is operating heavily in Ukraine. I'm going to be attaching it to the army soon, just to reduce the amount of micro here. Go, go, go. The invasion, yeah, in these places is fine. Battle plan with no units. Oh, it's just because the these borders all broke. Just push, take that capital, please. And yeah, you're gonna just run through here. These guys are all in-pocketed. Well, some of them are actually trying to break out. Which I'm gonna go and do this. Just keep you pinned in for a little bit. Well, what I thought was a pin-in. Apparently they might just win. I don't know. Karelia has GG'd out. Excellent. The United States is called the Republic Karelia into our enemy. What? So, are there some Karelians that broke off and created the Republic of? Okay, so this is all done. No stragglers. That's great. So this Cav army here, which has no commands. I mean, I could maybe throw in more of a presence here. They might be able to do like a quick push if I gave them like a little concentrated front line here and then gave them a spearhead to just like rip this in half. Here, I'll even hit play, which might be annoying, but it's going to be okay. You're over here. I'm going to assign you to this battle plan and give you a bit of a command that way, but mostly I just want you to go and hold this and make life really annoying for Ukrainian troops. And you're coming through here, which is great. Do a little shift click, keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Go, 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 go. Yeah, a little back door. It's going to force them to move troops over here. It's ruining their front line, so that it's just going to collapse. I love to see it. At least I do, because, you know, I'm winning. There you move in there. That might be it for Uzbekistan. Excellent. Good. Okay. I don't remember these guys. Oh, right. That's... Latvian... linebackers. Latvian... I don't know. Some things. Alright, Eastern Group. So, this group here, hold on, let me rename this. This is our garrison. So we know not to give them, like, commands, especially not, like, Army Group commands. But speaking of Army Group commands, what I think is going to happen here is, as an Army Group, so I'm going to delete all their orders. Oh, I guess that didn't actually do everything. Okay, as an Army Group, I'm going to shift-click the Japanese front, which is quite broad. I will then give you some sort of command, so at least you can do a little bit of war prep and maybe push when it starts. But in practice, these subdivisions, like this one here, is fairly punchy. There's even mountains and stuff over here. So the gold group is actually going to get... There it is. A specific run to go down the coast and do this. Did it draw properly? Oh yeah, there it is. See, the problem is, let me redo this. It's slightly annoying because it's sort of overlapping with the previous thing, and I wasn't sure if it was actually registering. But there you go. I drew it differently so I would see this a little bit. So that's going to be that. And then these guys here, we got a lot of lightweight divisions. Some of these are real troops, these over here, but they can be scattered about, and that's going to be okay. The important thing is I've got one... Well, actually, there's a lot of real troops here. I guess purple was always meant to push in. Where are you coming from? Oh, from over there. It's going to have to be okay. Alright, well, it could be worse. Sakhalin is unguarded. Where's the find? Oh! Because of the crossing over here, yeah. We're not actually in a war against Japan, and we do have the coast. This garrison is supposed to guard everything along the coast. It might not apply to that, though. What I'll do is, let me grab... I think this only needed 31. So I'm going to grab a group of 4. I'm going to keep them in this, this so-called garrison army group, even though it's going to be... There it is. Assigned a little something, something, like that. We have to get some new people as well. All right, no divisions and basic training. We do have equipment and manpower for it. Well, I think what's going to happen is, just for this giant Japanese front, yeah, I will order a couple of rounds of these bad boys out here to pad out. Yeah, I think a bunch of our people can level up. You can be given one of these roles. Oh, we should totally do this. I'll give you infantry expert. And then a bunch of these guys can as well. Although sometimes it says they've got a level up, but they don't actually have anything available, which is very frustrating. I always like charismatic for the recovery rate. I feel that it's very important. Now, I might be wrong about that, but it's my feelings, and you can't tell me my feelings are wrong, because this is how politics work these days. So, I mean, sure, let's commit to Winter Expert for... Oh, I don't have enough command points. Never mind. Is it still just Latvia justifying against me? It is. Okay. Let's do a little push here, and then keep pushing up the back. I mean, Italy's also pushing in here. Belarus is gone. Something about Free France. I think they might be supporting, like, the Republic of Belarus again, or some damn thing like that. But we still have to kill some troops. Some foreign troops that were in this territory as well. just to finish that off. They're getting some big boops. Excellent. Love it. Wonderful. Lithuania is part of the Central Power, so they're going to be a bro. Estonia isn't part of anyone. We might have buttons we can hit to make that go. We have some more factories. So there's still the problem that we don't really have. No, we're super heavies yet. So I will still just increase. Oh, we need some more rubber coming in. Quite a bit. There we go. Increased factories infrastructure is basically insulated from attack. What is our construction? Yeah, so there's a little bit of infrastructure we queued earlier, but then yeah, lots of factories getting built, and then of course tons of things being repaired for the territory we're fighting in. Stuff got ripped up. Hell, I think I'm doing strategic bombing as well, so, you know, lots of people to blame. Might want to build some radar on our east coast. Okay, I'm gonna get the armor thing because we've got the boost. Yeah, by the time we finish this and the next idea, so we don't have the ahead of time penalty on our super heavy tanks, we're not gonna be ahead of time anyway. This is as far as it's gonna be hell. Recommend more supply depots, better railroad. Yeah, I mean, we've got a few things that will generate a bit more. Actually, that's a good question. Do we need more supply depots? I mean, there's a complaint here. This is a pretty long area without one. Do I... Oh, this is my territory here, and it looks like there's no supply depot in this area. So where should I click? I mean, if I'm not afraid of losing territory, I'm partially thinking I should build it as far forward as possible. Now, does it auto-railroad to the queue, or do I have to do that? Tell you what, I'm going to put this at the top of the queue. Oh god, it's such a big queue of repairs. Okay, are the repairs automatically at the bottom? Okay. Did I control click to put it at the top? Is this it here? That is it here. Okay. We put it at the top. I want to see what happens when it finishes. You need to add your own railroad. But, I mean, so I could queue it in parallel, but also if it let it get built, then I can click the button on it, and it will build the railroads needed, I think. Okay, Marine Tech. That was mostly in case we want to do Crimea and stuff, which clearly we don't really need. I can probably still build... Oh, maybe I can't. I had a decision that would increase the supply depot build speed by 300%, but that seems to have gone away at that point. So much sabotage. Well, some of it is sabotage. A lot of it is just we happen to be fighting here. I want civilian oversight everywhere. The MP situation is still fine. Although, one thing I could do to make this MP division more efficient is spend XP to just add more cavalry to it. Because this already has the military police module, the company. And so if we just add more cavalry, it becomes more and more efficient. But we might not want to spend XP on that. I might want to use it on my actual divisions. Did you take the next manpower? Yes, we did. We've got extensive conscription over here. We can go all the way to service by requirement, but that starts to hurt our factory output. So this is as far as we reasonably want to go, if at all possible.
Готов выдвигаться.
Let's punch through here.
До приказа.
Punch this way. Yeah. Oh, you might not actually have active battle plans anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift click to Kiev. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, start walking towards Kiev, please. We don't have to be fancy anymore. So that's that. So all of the wars we started are going to be done in a second here. Well, we'll still be in the war because they joined the faction. Take some aluminum. Oh, are we short on aluminum? Oh, we are! Oh, thank you for pointing that out, actually. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to run a few of those. At this point, I might start going through all of those. We do have a surplus of some of them, but not a stupid amount, and there might not be don't know how much is available for trade. I don't know, at least it'll remind me. You can turn it off. Having proper heritage is worthwhile to you. It might be worth switching over to it in short term to create full MP division. If having I'm not sure what you're asking. What? If having proper heritage is worthwhile to you, it might be worth switching over to it in the short term. Switching over to what? Ooh, you got a couple of hats. Let's do that. Okay, let's... All of our spies that aren't doing anything, we're going to get you all over Great Britain, and we're going to see if we can steal some planes. Now, you're on a mission, right? Yes. And you're infiltrating Japan. We're going to stick more people in here. More factories. You need more aluminum for planes. You can import some. There's an army spirit that gives you free horsey divisions and templates. Really? Alright, there's Ukraine. Done. So, if we go to diplomacy map mode, we can see all the red blips are people we're at war with. And we're not near any of them. We could send some people to help out with Greece, but honestly, that's probably a supply shit show over here. So I'm not really interested in that. We could plan wars against Estonia and Latvia. Hell, Latvia was justifying against me. But mostly we'll probably wait for some ideas. The Polish National Republic. Ah, you're part of the Asian sphere. Yes. Uh-huh. Well, I think the plan now is let's get in a position to maybe, like, assume we're going to be fighting Japan fairly soon.
Готов выдвигаться. Слушаю.
The Latvian somethings, let me fold you into some of this Western army.
Смирно.
All right. My Cav... honestly, the Cav group might get replaced now. Maybe I flip you to proper infantry. I mean, you're fun for movement, but you don't really fight that well. Mostly it was like, this is going to be low supply, we want lightweight divisions that move fast. We did that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go and tweak all these over to my regular infantry, which they can do. They'll lose a bunch of their XP, but that's going to be okay. So, we're going to have one division. Whoa. Oh, it wraps around. Yeah, but I'm just going to watch my own side of the border here, like this, with the idea that we're going to push through Warsaw to the other side that way.
Внимание!
Be ready to invade Riga.
Готов выдвигаться.
And then over here, I assume something like this is going to happen at some point.
Брось!
Okay. We're going to get... First of all, what's Bulgaria's situation? They're in the Central Powers. Okay, good.
Мирно!
We're going to get an army over on the Turkish border. Now, we may want to have our Alpine divisions assigned to this, because there's a lot of really rough fighting that goes on over here. But at some point, probably Turkey. And then we got this extra 10 over here. What I think's going to happen...
Брось! Готов выдвигаться.
We're going to get you to fill up the divisions in our eastern front. So the garrisons are guarding the coast over here, plus an extra 4 explicitly assigned to the crossing point there. Eastern Division is, as an army group, going to do all this, but one of the armies specifically encouraged to focus over here, which is our gold one, which has got some decent troops in it. This template's been decommissioned. I still have Alpine Division. I guess I have... Oh, I remember now. There was a weird thing where I couldn't move from one Alpine Division to the other, even though there was space. Even though they were the same width. Because it's like, oh, you're out of Special Forces. It's like, I know I'm out of Special Forces, but they're just converting from one to the other. There we go. Now you're on the functional Alpine template, which is okay. If I come over here, show me the decommissioned ones. Okay, good. No one is using this one. So I think we're better now. Might want to make a tweak over here. The Alpine divisions really work nicely at a 25 combat width, which doesn't matter if we really have it, but what I think I would like is I would like some artillery in my mountain divisions. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one line artillery over here. It's probably a pretty good idea to give them the logistics company because they're probably going to be operating in low supply areas because the mountains often are. And then the Alpine divisions often will be attacking. We might want to give them the signal company. Although I do always like the field hospital. Field hospital also gives us more breakthrough? Well, shit. Let's do that. And then I don't know. This does give them considerably improved movement in the mountains. Oh, the Iran borders. Thank you for the reminder about Iran. I don't have a ton of XP anyway, but I will make this change. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I forgot. Go to the faction map mode. Here. I think I only have the one border with them. Because Afghanistan is independent. For now. And we do... Wait. Was Xinjiang not part of the sphere before? Because our border doesn't actually extend there. Caucasus as well. Over here. Yeah. You're right. Thank you. So we will have to assign some things over there. Okay, well... And this would be somewhere it would be good to punch through, rather than just do this. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to steal one of these real divisions over here. Yeah. Sucks because I'll need another field marshal, but it's going to be a little easier for me to keep track of whatever the hell is going on.
До приказа.
Obviously, there's not enough troops for this, but we can throw in some others afterwards. Okay. I mean, there's no sign right now that they're justifying. Supply count. I think it's just people are walking through low supply areas, so that's going to be okay. This thing's going to take a little while. All right, let's unpause. Go to speed 5. You run on Pervitin for days. Is Iran conquering Japanese? No, Iran is part of the Japanese faction. So they're cool with each other. You might want more special forces. Using factories to build infrastructure, supply, and mill factories? I don't know what you mean. I mean, we are building military factories. We are building some infrastructure. Oh yeah, Japan's been in India for a while. This happened last time we streamed. Japan went crazy sauce. And they want non-aggression pacts with me, but at some point, I don't know. Oh yes, let's get more aluminum. Missed those decisions already. What else is available over here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Just some UI lag. Love Hawaii for sentences like, is Iran conquering Japanese India? Yeah. I mean, CK might have the best weird things, like if overheard by a normal person, would really make them question what's going on. That and Dwarf Fortress. Although Crusader King's probably worse. Although only in Dwarf Fortress can a sock get 40 kills. It's probably my best Dwarf Fortress screenshot ever. The Death Sock. We're clearly going to need more supply over here, but I was just going to wait until this done. The supply depot takes a surprising amount of time to build. That is expensive. All right, I guess I got to start now. Because, yeah, there's no supply hub over here at all. Oh, hold on. Build it a little further inland. there. Just so that a sea invasion doesn't immediately take it out. I mean, it's so expensive, I don't even have a valuable, but the problem is anyone we put on garrison duty over here is just going to get destroyed supply-wise. Supply depot is one of the biggest build costs. You may be better to use naval bases supply instead. I don't know if the naval bases over here can supply the supply, though. Well, especially not right now, because I'm not sure we can get out through past Turkey, which clearly is going to be something that has to go. More aluminum plants. I might want to get the tungsten and chromium, or chromium at least, because I think it's a little lower on. No, I'm wrong. Tungsten's a little bit low, although not critically so. I'm just going to turn this off for now, since we don't need any more of those right now. We are clearly going to have to import some more aluminum as well, though, so let me do that. I'll just bring in 16 units. That's going to be, I think, fine once we do the expansion. Our cards also work as supply hubs. The added benefits are much cheaper. You connect them with railroads and boom. Oh, okay, hold on. Cancel you and you. I mean, yeah, they are a fraction of the cost. So I have this. I guess this is one of the reasons this area is supplied. I guess I'll build that and see how far it reaches. I don't know. And then I can just railroad along the coast. Although they're going to be very enticing places to conquer. We've got a decent rail here, so I could go up from here. On the other hand, this I think we got from decisions. Okay. See what happens to some of this. Soviet songs in Star Wars game. Yeah, the soundtrack doesn't necessarily adapt to everything. I mean, there's some contextual stuff, but not that much. You ever see the Merman farm idea in DF? Vacuuming mermaid bones are worth a lot. No, I didn't. I do like our vampire daycare that we did. That was fun. Since babies were useless and vampires aren't a problem. Every now and again they eat a dwarf. Who cares? Hey, honest serfdom is done. So the Iron Wall of Russian Resolve. So yeah, the ahead of time penalty dismissal for our super heavy tanks won't help, but it's still going to give us 2 military factories and the Iron Wall of Russian Resolve idea, which is going to make the chassis for the super heavy tanks much cheaper to produce, much more reliable, and have more armor, which all sounds lovely. Germany liberating Israel. I like how I'm just not getting involved in the war at all. I'm just chilling, letting my allies do a bunch of fighting. Hopefully it goes okay. They're nearly done. Greece. Greece has held off for a very long time. Or sorry, the Hellenic states has held off for a very long time against the might over here. I suspect a lot of it is supply problems. And it's really rough terrain, so it's good to defend in. A lot of partisan type activity, perhaps. Oh, hey, good news, everyone. We got the cipher for the Republic of Belarus. Super relevant. I mean, we're going to want the motorized stuff at some point. Just start on it now. Oh, it's 42. We can get our next level of all this stuff. Greeks are still holding out. I want to call them crazy. There we go. They've capitulated. I need a sip of tea here. That's something in my throat. Ugh, cold bitter tea. Mmm, delicious. My favorite. This is true. Mermen are intelligent, so you can't farm them, but you can funnel them into areas and pump water out and make them air drowned. Oh wow, that's terrible! Well, the bones are worth a lot, so you'd craft and make like really high quality stuff that you could sell. Is that the idea? So cruel. I mean, we don't really have the anti-tank stuff right now, but we might be adding it in. Our Artillery improvements. Excellent. We'll move to there. I'm going to plan on probably upgrading or increasing the amount of artillery we produce. Naval Invasion. Greece. Western Poland. Okay, those are fine. I'm not involved in that. Let these stupid people fight. I'm just busy making Russia great again. So I think we do get more CB production over here. Maybe not these. Reforge a triple entente. Secure Finland. Secure the Baltics. So the Baltics will give it Estonia, Lithuania, Latvian People's Republic. One of these, I think, is in our faction. Sweden. Annex Sweden. What is Sweden's situation? No faction. Yeah, baby. That's the thing. Australia. Oh, yeah. Japan's all up over here. Dutch East Indies, what are you a part of? Oh, you're part of the Japanese thing, right? So you get to hold on to your stuff. The Netherlands fell, but the East Indies are doing just fine. More border war if we take Sweden. All the border. See, we might pop at them just because it's non-contiguous until we, invade Finland. What about Norway? Yeah, you're independent as well? I mean, we don't border any of you, which is annoying. It's like, here, I'm going to reveal our information on Belarus. Does nothing. It was just funny to hit a button. Yeah, the Finns are our allies. For now! I don't want to overstretch my own allies, but when do we get to go to war with Japan? Hold on. Actually, that's a good question. Do we have one of these that triggers a war against Japan? Claims in Latium, Istanbul, Palestine. Well, maybe this is what we want to do. Rightful heir to the empire, actually. Because that will give us a CB against Turkey. I mean, I could just be justifying. I probably should be. But I always like doing it through the focus tree, because it tells more of a story, Finland is friend, not food. Pfft. Speaking of food, I'm going to have another bite of my cinnamon roll. I'm assuming something sort of reappeared. Should I declare war against Afghanistan? I don't think we have any focus tree stuff for Afghanistan. It's got to be easy to invade Afghanistan, right? Let's just do this. Bigger front against Iran, but that's not a problem. I think I like this idea. In fact, the so-called Iranian front. Just a casual invasion of Afghanistan. Easy. Pacify the Rim focus lives to Pacific stuff. Can I still take it? Oh! I wasn't sure that I could take this stuff. Yeah, okay. Easier to invade Afghanistan, said no one ever. Well, lots of people have said it. They've all been wrong. But, like, how hard could it be?
Готов подвигаться.
Invasion isn't that hard. Napoleon, on the other hand, yeah. Ooh, Chile joins the Allies. All right. Oh, Italy wants some of my manpower? Nope. It's mine. Although I do have a few to spare. Doesn't matter. Okay, so if we take a look at our construction over here. We now have more naval. Oh, look at the supply already. Even without the rail being necessarily in place. Okay, that is huge. Yeah, okay. Naval bases everywhere. For the win. One of the advantages to only playing this, a couple hours on a live stream is that it lets other people catch up and figure out these mechanics for me. Oh, because it's an inner sea. There we go. Iron Wall of Russian Resolve. What a great name. So yeah, I want to go down here because I want to get the war goal on Istanbul and take out Turkey. We're going to do that before we go east. I think it's going to be wonderful. Turkey, not aligned. Okay. So I think they'll join the Allies by default. Important thing is that they won't join the Japanese faction right now. Wait, did Peru? Peru joined the Japanese faction. All right. Japan has called Peru as our ally in the Japanese Hellenic War. Wait, what wars are happening? Did everyone declare war on Greece? I mean, they're in a war against the Allies. So that's what's going on. It's the Allies are fighting both major factions. We are fighting the Allies. Japan is fighting the Allies. The Allies are fighting both of us. Yeah, we should steal our Alpine units. I should actually have the Alpine units in their own little group because it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier to keep track of. I'm just going to make a little glance through these to see which ones have it. I know that these guys did. I'm going to put you in there. I know that's going to be too many. I don't think any of you have it. And these garrisons don't either. So, what I'll do is I will pull 6 guys out of here. Well, actually, you know what? You can still... I'll do an army group. Battle plan. Shift click. And yeah, just beeline through Kabul. I mean, I could make it as a spearhead as well, but this is going to be okay. I could move generals around. We are going to want more. I don't know. That's going to be fine. Telling me the Allies are new Axis, being at war both sides at once. Kinda, yeah. What did the focus exclude? Here it doesn't exclude anything. That's church candidates, so this is going to be popularity for non-aligned, which is what we are. Replace the new old church with the crowning jewel of Russia, gain more political power, and reduce consumer goods factories, which is wonderful. So building some transport planes as well. Airdrop supplies are very good, and strong gap in Central Asia. We don't have supply depots or naval bases, and air bases are fast to build. That's a cool idea. Okay. We'll start a production line over here. I guess we'll do that so we can do a bit of catch-up. How's our trade situation? A little short on rubber. I don't know if that's enough to justify importing some more. Okay, we are justifying. How long is this going to take? April. It could be worse. No supply over here.
Royce!
I think it's got the trucks assigned because of the policy. Still don't know if this doubles up. I don't think it does. It assigns more trucks, but I don't know if it actually increases the range. I mean, the next one you're taking below that. Oh! Oh, the rightful heir to the Empire. So this cancels out Pan-Slavic nationalism and our Slavic commitments, which unfortunately does cancel out the fate of Romania. But I don't think Romania exists. Right? No. Romania doesn't exist, so we're actually fine with that not being there. The nationalism gives us... that's always weird. It says it gains conquer focus war goal against Russia, which is backwards. Russia annexes Polish National Republic. Wait, just instantly? Countries must approve of the agreement for the bonuses to take effect. Slavic commitments. Let's just guarantee a bunch of people. Yeah, no, we're going to go rightful heir to the Empire. Because it sounds cool. But yeah, worth checking. Oh, man, these cinnamon rolls are good. Pure sugar, though. But delicious. We did do a pass through the generals recently. Then we ran out of command points. We've got more now, so there's probably some more upgrades that can happen. We get the Valtteri Bottas here. I mean, he's a field marshal, but we'll make him charismatic, because I do love the charismatic trait. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. So yeah, we're justifying over here, but we're also moving down this tree here to give us some more war goals. We'll be ready to go after Turkey. Maybe I should, we do have a marine tech. Maybe I should build some marines if I've got some special divisions ready to go. We don't really have a lot of naval presence in the Black Sea, though. Everything there has been very awkward. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with the next industry tech, because we're nearly there anyway.
Так точно.
So these light divisions over here, we're going to use to fill up
Я готов.
our eastern troops. And I've got a few more left over, which I think will just become another army in the eastern group, which I can assign to this. Perfect. Oh, wait, you know what? I might want to manually...
Смирно.
cancel this. No, how come? You're in the sphere. How come it's not making one command line? There's no discontinuous terrain over here.
Брось. Готов выдвигаться.
I don't know why. They're all Japanese puppets. Okay, this one's a puppet, this one's not. It's just in the sphere, but because we're not at war with them, it doesn't make them part of the same. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. Oh, we can modify our officer corps again? Oh, for our navy. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess so. You know what? We should do these. I've got lots of points. What can we get? Close combat. Night fighting. Night attack. Reduce visibility. It'll be good for our subs. Screen attacks, torpedo screen. Positioning plus 15%. Kind of like night fighting. We can get some air stuff over here too, actually. Cheaper advisors. Better research speed. More XP. And reduced intelligence to others. Reduced air accidents. That's actually kind of nice. Experience dive bombing. Cast research speed. Cast design cost. Are 7-2 divisions still viable? It's all viable. But the combat width becomes a little bit awkward with that one. I like dive bombing. I agree, Punisher. Plus it sounds fun. Alright, we're going to take night fighting for my ships, just to say. I'm going to take best of the best. Higher level people. They're not going to get traits, but that's okay. That'll be in preparation for us developing our navy. Which is totally going to happen at some point. Probably, maybe. Okay. Alright, so we're justifying against Afghanistan, and we're working towards the idea that'll give us the war goal against Turkey. Oh, right! I was going to make Marine divisions. So we have a template here. What's the go-to with Marines? Now, I think we want pure Marines as our divisions over here, but we can attach stuff. So we definitely want artillery. We might want logistics, because They are going to be maybe out of supply for a while, so reduced usage might be good. It does give them breakthrough as well, which we think, which we like quite a bit. The engineers gives a little bit breakthrough. It's usually good. It's hard to say no to engineers. Maybe the motorized recon. I think with this, I mean, it could be anything. It could go with the armored recon. It's more expensive, which does add more breakthrough. Which I think we want for our invading forces. And then maybe we add field hospital or even anti-tank. Not that we're really building those. And then I won't have enough XP to kit this out. Okay, well, I don't have to commit to spending it right now, since I don't have enough to do everything anyway. Let's train like 4, because we're going to embiggen this, so we won't actually be able to have the capacity. I'm going to start training just a few, and then we'll change the template. Hard to say no to engineers. Tell that to all the ladies! Man, oh man. We're going to infiltrate the British Air Force. Auto military high command. Oh yeah, that's true. We do have these. Am I saving my power for anything else? I think these are fine right now. We're going to grab more close air support. And air superiority. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Supply concerns. Oh, right over there. Interesting.
Что приказа?
Wow, I've got a ton of trucks. We could pull back on our truck production. Got 10,000 of them sitting around. I'll keep the one line going. But yeah, we've got tons of trucks. Dive bombing upgrade made it much cheaper to upgrade your cast fighters. Might want to look into that next time you get a tier. Yeah. Because I think we can get our tier 3s basically now? Not quite yet. But yeah, I think I'll wait before I do the redesign, even if it is cheaper. Oh, you have no units assigned. There we go. Let's get you over there. Upgrade your regular infantry to motorized. Yeah, true. It does use more supply. That's why I kind of like the leg infantry. The other thing we could do is just save up our army experience to get some more doctrines. Oh yeah, the heavy tank rangers start since we're not behind. I'll do it after the PTRD. We'll start the heavy tank. So we're going to go for a little bit longer here. I kind of want to go and do the Afghanistan war. And then after that, we're going to switch to some multiplayer Farming Simulator 2020. Or 22. So if you have Farming Simulator 22, make sure you got it installed and everything. We'll be posting the password on the subscriber Discord. If for some reason there's not enough people there, then maybe we'll switch to something else. But I assume there's at least a couple of us. We can work together, do a little farming. I suppose I could host that that game that I started the other day with the farming in the Swiss Alps. Naval Invasion in Greece. Don't care about that. That's the last of my my cinnamon roll. I'm very sad now. Wish the game could run a little faster. Church candidates? Rightful heir to the empire. 70 days. So actually, yeah, the war against Turkey is going to start before Afghanistan. Okay, I'm going to send everyone here. I realize they're going to be over their limit. Strategic bombers are going to be able to go here. My allies might get a little bit of a surprise over here, but they're going to have to deal with that. Okay, how are we going supply-wise? If anything... Okay, I have tons more fighters and close air support in stockpile. I would like to maybe continue that, but... Oh yeah, I could deploy a ton more troops. Like, train full armies at a time, 4 times deep. Tanks, tanks, tanks. Super heavy. Plus 100% research rate. Beautiful. Bank more infantry equipment for now, but then we're going to steal some of those factories away. We have crop circle competition. We could have a crop encirclement competition. I should maybe just upgrade this airport. Doesn't take very long, but... I'm gonna grab some of these here. Range is just going to be an issue regardless, so... Might be kind of moot. What if I do this, if some of my allies will move their planes out of there? This one's nearly done. The supply depot here in Dornod, which is somewhere over here, I think? I don't remember. I want to build one on Lord. God, they're so expensive, these supply hubs. What the hell, man? Alpine units from that's a good point.
Я готов.
Okay.
Жду приказа.
New immersions in there.
Готов
Alpine
выдвигаться.
units. New group. Do this. Alright, and these mountain divisions are fine. I think I'm just going to give them the sickle company. And the infantry is going to get recon. Maybe the full heavy. Do I have the light tanks for that? No, I don't. Never mind. We do have a lot of divisions that would need this. I guess we can just give you the cavalry one for now. It'll still give you the bonus. Maybe we could replace you later on. I do have some transport planes being built. We probably have some built now, so we might be able to go and add some supply now. Trains needed. Actually, what we need to do is build more trains. Maybe it's time to get the train tech. We're not going to get our Marines in time. I can ban fascism. I can ban democratic parties. You know what? It's time. Let's get these people out of here. It's going to hurt our stability. You know what? We're actually fine. Let me increase my light tank production. Oh, it's civilian factories that are ready to go. Oh, shit. Okay. So...
До приказа.
There we go. Here we finally get a message. This is the actual we don't have enough railroad situation. We need 16 supply out of 15. We don't have enough over here. So I'm going to hit the upgrade railroad button, which is going to upgrade the choke point. That's not going to take too long. Let me put it at the top of the queue here, just to make sure it gets a maximum number of factories being applied to it. And then almost certainly what we're going to do is more railroads to the east. I might go and manually add more. Let's get these all to, I don't know, maybe level 3? Oh, it's going to go all the way to 5. Really? Why are the numbers different? Why did this one go from 2 to 5? This one went to 2 to 3. I think because it's covering multiple states. No, that's that one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, 2. I mean, it's queuing 3 things, but this is queuing 2 and went from 2 to 3. I don't know how it calculates it. Who knows these things? When does the Turkish war start? Okay, well, if I keep pausing, never is the answer. Yeah, where's the new hub is what I was trying to figure out. Does anyone remember where? Oh, right here. There it is. No supply connection. This is the sort of thing that needs a pop-up when you've got an unconnected one. Okay, and you can't just upgrade. So that's what I was curious about. I just wanted to see if there was like an auto mode to mark that. So no, the answer is no. So we clearly have to make sure we build ahead of time. I might want to also plan. I mean, we don't have a supply hub over here, but we might want one. At the very least, we might want to have some movement down to the Gobi Desert. I can actually see potentially a lot of fighting happening over here. I'm going to drop a supply hub right there. I think we'll be better off for it. Hoi math is not for humans to ever understand. We need a Roomba here with some spreadsheets. He's going to find a bug, just like he did with Hoi 4 and the attrition system. Totally found a bug. So what's the actual army that's involved in Turkey here? This golden one over here. So actually, I do that, so you'll both be under the same field marshal. So it's gold army and this purple army over here that are going to be making moves into Turkey. Supply hub unconnected. Well, there's the one. Is there another one that's unconnected? Again, I kind of wish there was a pop-up. Because we're connecting this one. Oh, right over here. Yeah, okay, this does seem like the sort of thing that really needs an alert. Because why would you not want to connect your supply hubs to your capital? Right? You spend so much on them, and the rail is relatively cheap. I'm actually surprised the supply situation here is fine. It isn't here, but in a shocking turns of event, supply amounts in Afghanistan are going to be a little rough. Do they have a supply hub inside of here? No, they don't. I think this building here feels a little bit close. But it might be worth throwing it. Well, it's not going to matter for this war, actually. I'll cancel one, then we'll just build one deeper in later on. We do have some signal companies, so we're going to want those upgraded. The Mongolian supply hub, which was not connected. That makes sense as to why it wasn't connected. It really annoys me that there's not an alert message about it, though. Let's get the Gobi Desert supply hub up there, because it does take so long to build. You not have orders? Oh, I guess everything got canceled out. Okay. I feel like background music slowly turned me into a comrade of the motherland. This is gonna be rough. There's no denying that. Okay, and you know what? Okay, logistics company 3. Give me their next Recon company if you can. build fast. Let's put it up a couple of levels here. I guess I could pull some of them. I thought I had, actually. Hold on. I thought I had pulled you back here to alleviate that issue. There you go. I mean, I'd still like this one in Big End, but that's going to be okay. Bet you can take Asia Minor faster than the Trojan War, at least. Well, we'll see. It's still going to be a bit of a slog. Be nice to have the Marines. But again, we'd need some naval dominance over here, which... I don't know. It's... These are all the ships that are in the Black Sea, right? I think so. Not quite. Oh, fuck. Merged it. No, I just want these. There we go. There we are. Okay. So this whole fleet, you're going to operate in here. This one, which is subs, you're going to be on convoy rating. This one here, which is just 2 light cruisers and destroyer, which ain't much. You're only... Well, actually, I'm going to put you on Naval Invasion support, which means you're not going to do anything right now. But I'm going to go ahead and deploy these Marines. Even if they're not fully trained, they're pretty lightweight divisions. So, yeah, they're super green. But I will plan a naval invasion with you. Which will probably just get some people dead. But as long as it's a distraction, that, you know. Oh, right, I forgot. When you hit escape, sometimes it does weird things. I don't know. Okay.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
But it's over special force limit. So we'll do the 7. And then I'm out of that. But that's going to have to be okay. All right. We're going to commit more men to their death. It's going to be fine. Argentina joins the Allies. Good for them. We got whiskey and chocolate. Who's that? It's no one. Hey, no one. Thank you very much. Refreshing. It's time to bring the fire to Turkey. So, Ottomans can have delicious World War II Xmas dinner. We shall drink rum, and by Xanthium's forge, we constanding nobles into giving us a Persial favor. I think there's supposed to be more puns in there than I read out loud, but it was a little difficult. The tutorials for Hoi Thor? Yeah, the tutorial's it's been a while though. We could probably do a redo because a lot of the mechanics are very different. And I hadn't played Hoi in a while, which is why, well, and the new supply system is new, so there's some confuzzling there, but maybe I'll practice a little bit more and then we'll get an updated tutorial going on. Okay, at least our artillery is fully kitted out. We still have never gotten around to the tank design, but you know, what are you gonna do, huh? And that's ahead of time, so we're not going to do anything over here. Industry. Oh, please do this. We need more production efficiency cap. That's always good. Tech's done. Free civilian factories. Okay, so it's still slow to build these supply hubs, but at least they're coming together. Right, you're being built, and then you're going to cover a decent amount of area, but not all of this. I don't know if it's worth putting another one there, though. I think I will build one here. Maybe we even build one a little closer here. Where did I start the other construction? Over here. Ooh, that's a long rail connection. Okay. Meanwhile, airport's over here, yes. And then I think what we're going to do next is we're going to start thinking about our coast in general here. I'm going to get a series of radar installations. Maybe all the way up. It'll help with detecting naval invasions. It'll also help with sort of general naval presence over here for various operations. It'll help our planes. We'll do a little bit more of that. I'm going to make sure our air bases here are maximum size. Just one big airbase here is probably fine. Now, maybe I'll make sure there's a second maxed out one over here, too. This naval base is maxed out, which is great. We're going to need those for our ships. The other thing that we could start doing is building more naval shipyards as well. Maybe I'll get some anti-aircraft guns right there. Because mostly I'm worried that a big threat is going to be Japan. So this is going to be a hotspot that's going to be very important for us to hold. So we're going to do that. I could build some naval defenses and things, but I don't think I particularly care about that. I don't think there's too much else I need to build anywhere. It might not be a bad idea, just for whatever comes next is... You're already level 10. All right, never mind then. And you're level 10. Level 2. We're going to max this one out. Keep some things moving around. I think that's going to be really good. Oh, yes, I was going to build more trains. Thank you for the reminder. Where is that? Well, it's not planes. Oh, there they are! Thanks for the reminder. I can pull back on support equipment. Oh, it went into something else. I can probably pull back on infantry equipment too. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Probably a major bug. There's a bug currently where units do not automatically move to the new upgraded equipment when you research new divisions. Go to equipment editor, equipment, uncheck, recheck the equipment, and reset them. I'm sorry, what? Uncheck, recheck. I mean, there's no changes to be made. I guess this is free. I do this and then save? I don't know if I should... I guess what I'll do is I'll save without the 3, set the 3 back on, and then update again. Just hoping it doesn't, like, fuck up their experience. Looks okay. How we doing on rubber? -4. I guess we could import another one. All right. Turkey go. Yeah, that's weird. Although, if that's the sort of bug that does exist and was confirmed, that'll probably get hotfixed pretty quickly. It's just the sort of thing that might not be obvious. See, now there's an equipment deficit. Well, I think it's we're training. Okay, claims on Latium. Istanbul. So Latium is Italy, right? Istanbul, Palestine. And then third Rome gives us what? Add Legacy Rome, which grants division organization 5%, weekly stability, weekly war support, division attack, support for on a line. Russia will be known as the third Rome. Remove Tsar Vladimir I, which grants stability plus 5%. Someone else will be... So Metropolitan Militias will become leader of the non-aligned party. Defier of the Sun God. More division recovery rate, compliance growth rate. Japan... Attack bonus against country. Wait, does that mean Japan's getting a bonus against me, or I'm getting a bonus against Japan? It's in green, so it's making me think this is a good thing for me, but it's a little unclear. Then we're also going to get Supreme Representative of God on Earth for stability, war support, ideology, drift defense. We're going to be known as Arch-Patriarch Militias. Yeah, let's do this one. Because it sounds cool. Alright, let's eat some turkey. And yeah, we're just a few weeks away for our war against Afghanistan justification as well. Yeah, we don't have enough naval superiority right now, which is not really a surprise. Oh, we have naval bombers somewhere. Hold on. These naval bombers who have just been on training duty forever. I'm going to move here. And naval strike into the Black Sea. We might not ever get enough naval superiority in here, but we'll see. Japan will get bonuses against you? Okay. Oh, my hang on. Alright, my Alpine units have got to go as well. Thank you. Alright, lots of green. Looking good. Are my buddies pushing over here? They are. Lovely. What can I do here? War propaganda? Let's not worry about that. That was the wrong button, but I might still... There you go. Non-aggression pact from Iraq. Nope. Just gonna keep ignoring all those. Some weird wars going on. Lithuania Shanxi? Was that the name of the war? Oh, there we go. Yes, perfect. We're gonna pocketing some people over here.
Внимание!
I get you to help and do this. Thank you. Yeah, not pushing there, but that's okay. Keeps them busy. Yeah, that's gonna get one. So those guys are gonna get caught. Lovely. There's no way this naval invasion ever works, if it even ever triggers. Oh, we're at 47%. We're nearly there. You know, we probably have a bunch of extra... Well, no, not over here, I guess. I suppose I could send some regular fighters. Here, let me make a new fighter wing. Because we have tons of planes. I still hate the way this is organized over here. Because I just want to pick fighters. Because you're going to pick the best possible fighters, right? And just do air superiority over the Black Sea. I think that's going to be fine. But yeah, these are naval bombers over here, and they're active. Oh, wait, these are strategic bombers. Where are my naval bombers? I moved them. Or you're still on your way over. Slow going. Yeah. I guess my TAC bombers can do naval strikes too, but no, we'll just wait for the naval bombers to show up. There you go. That's going well. You're surrounded. You're going to get booped. You're going to get super booped. Just push immediately this way. And you guys are standing still. Just do this as well. These guys are already broken. Just stand here and assist, please. Get that multi-direction attack. Those guys get booped. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, shift-click, like, deep this way. Probably cut off a bunch of their land that way. How we doing? 49%! Never did get naval construction going on. I know Bolivia's involved. Let's take a quick look at the diplomacy screen. Make sure there's no red on our borders. They're in. Justify there. I think that's going to be due any second here. It's April something. Oh, wait. Am I done? Oh, this is the justification for this is done? They're guaranteeing, but I'm already in war with them, so it doesn't matter. Go, go, go. So the Iran theater is really fighting against Afghanistan. That's fine. All right, you have a go command. I'm going to let you start. And then I'm just going to shift-click onto Kabul. Oh, how come I can't shift-click? I know you're all in a fight. There it is. Shift-click. I guess maybe I can't do the shift-click until a moment's gone by. Turn off the war propaganda. Again, you turn off the whole category, but it doesn't matter. What a surprise. This isn't actually going super well. It's okay. We'll wear them down. We can move our Alpine divisions back over here. They have no air support anymore either. You're going to come down here. We're going to get na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bateman. Oh, it's red in that front. I can't believe it, you guys. I was sure it was going to be super easy to invade Afghanistan. Man, I feel like I got some bad intel somewhere along the way. Hey, you're moving. Great. You'll probably just die at sea, but you know, maybe you won't. I'm gonna get you to cut this way. Oh, Istanbul's already falling to my allies on the other side. Nice. Air doctrine available. Actually, yeah. Ground support.
Так точно.
I have so many more planes to deploy. I'm gonna grab one of you guys actually and do a little something like this.
Мирно.
Could you just make sure you keep pushing this way, please? There we are.
Целюсь.
Here, and then come this way. Mostly you'll be having to take over the defense there, but that should be fine.
Я готов. Выходим.
Get some of you to break off this way, looking for control points very quickly. And then at some point we'll just do a big shift click onto Ankara. Well, we actually don't even have a battle plan going on anymore. Luxembourg is called Turkey, and our enemy in the Dutch-Luxembourg War. Oh no, you guys. Oh, wrong button.
Жду приказа.
Luxembourg to worry about. There you go. These guys have been split off. They're not completely out of supply,
Точно.
although life's not going to be great for them.
Слушаю.
But life is rarely great for my neighbors. For some reason. I don't know why. Naval Invasion. Eastern Germany, France. Oh, or my naval invasion, yeah. It is going. We are fighting. Who knows? Maybe something will work out. I mean, at this point, at least they didn't get caught at sea, as far as I can tell. We lost the plane, but killed the destroyer. I mean, there's a little bit of naval something something. Yeah, we'll get ourselves a warm water port.
Жду приказа.
Sounds like the sort of thing that seems important. Might motivate someone to do an invasion somewhere, I don't know.
Готов.
Go, go, go.
Жду приказа.
Push through. Oh, Italy's coming in here. Man, Italy's had a hell of a game. An interesting run, considering the success that Italy had was by being fascist until Mussolini got assassinated. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just shift click onto Ankara with both of these. And then let's give this guy some sort of trait. Infantry expert. Sounds good to me. Done, done, done. Yellow has no division. Oh, the yellow attack plan? Yeah, some but not many, yeah. Could have reassigned it, but we did the shift click here. Hold on. Oh, this is not, yeah, this is not a real front here. Expect we'll get a capitulation soon. Now, we're not actually at war with anyone else over here. Nope. Okay. Man! Afghanistan.
Готов подвигаться.
Oh, we are making some progress, though. That's good. Here, and you guys just make the run to Kabul after. We've made a hole!
Мирно.
And it's some of you to come back here, although the movement's still really slow. No infrastructure.
Внимание.
Oh, really lightweight troops. So, what is this 6
Готов.
unit division here? I think that's exactly where these guys are going to end up.
Жду приказа. Внимание. Готов
6
подвигаться.
extras. I guess you're just going to form your own division. Just join generic front line. Thank you. Yeah, these guys don't have any orders properly anymore. Just redo this front line. Re-give you that. Re-give you this.
Мирно.
Same thing here. Delete. Front line. Do this. And push. But you still had your manual push commands. Let me grab this one and do this. Although I think that British one's gonna get away. It looks like we may have won our invasion of Sinop, or...
Слушаю.
Nope! Never mind. But hey, maybe it kept some things distracted. Think what I should do. I mean, we had no general... Like, we really didn't invest in there. Super heavy chassis! Yeah, baby. Okay, pause. Let's get tank designing. Where do we do that? Here. Okay. Super heavy chassis. there so many things in this list? How do we get a flamethrower, you guys? That is something where you need a special thing, eh? And it's not listed in the game. Radio is quite good. Although, I don't know how much it'll matter for the tanks that get attached to my divisions. Do we just build the best possible ones we can, or do we cheap out on stuff? I mean, are those multiple radios? Wow! Do we just want as much armor as possible? These are all special features. This turret, okay, there's main armament, turret, so we don't have a main armament. We just want a super heavy cannon. And then the actual turret tech, right. Module, suspension. So right now we have the bogey suspension. Max speed. We don't actually need more speed, because these are going to be escorting our infantry. I don't think the breakthrough is going to matter too much either. So I think we go with torsion bar for the reliability. So the cast armor has the best stats. It's more expensive to produce, but I don't know. But we can cheap out on the engine. Is the diesel plus 25% reliability? With the gasoline is faster. The petrol electric is bad for reliability. I think we just stick with the diesel. I think we just want to make a very reliable support tank. It's just here to add armor to our infantry divisions. That's fucking slow. Oh my god. Because our infantry moves at a 4, right? So we want at least a 4. Wow. Is anything we've installed bringing down our speed? Max speed bringing down because of the main gun. Max speed down because of the turret. So we can increase the engine. Oh, I can add more engines. Oh. I guess my reliability was over 100%. Now, I don't know how the math works over here in terms of reliability and what it means if it's done over 100%. We could add more armor as well. I mean, that'll slow us down. 11 engines. I mean, anything over 100 doesn't matter. Okay. Here, let's do this. 4km/h tank, so it goes with our infantry. 97% reliability seems okay. It's got a big-ass gun, which I don't know if we really truly need the big-ass gun. It doesn't have a flamethrower, which I'm disappointed about. I mean, we could have gone for a different turret. Although, this isn't even the 4-man turret. Wait. The 4-man turret doesn't cost us as much speed, although it loses reliability. Needs a big freaking gun? A big fudging gun? It's got a big fudging gun. I guess we have to leave it there. Flamethrower is under a company. Yeah, so that's what I sort of read. So I think we need to have a particular company hired to have access to flamethrowers. I think there might be something like that. Ooh, auto design, save as new. Engineer 2, select. No, support company. Oh! think we're going with this. Select model by the 3D render. Oh, neat. Super heavy tank versus super heavy tank chassis. I mean, this is just a visual we're going to use. Whatever, this one's fine. Drop down had flamethrower, but it was red. Oh, right here. Add a module that allows a flame roll to be able to switch to it. Yeah, but... Let's throw extra machine guns on there. I don't know. Need engineering 2 for that. Yeah, but... Okay, so what do you mean by engineering 2? Is that a tech? I mean, I have engineer company, this. Is engineering something in here? Support company. I have engineer 3. So yeah. So that's the problem with Twitch chat, like when people will get upset at some point that like, oh, you're not listening. It's like, well, except we do, so it's not that. So it's confused because I'm like, engineering 2? Well, I don't know what you mean, because obviously I have the engineering companies. So I did read, I think a while ago, let me, I'm going to research a new train here. I did read something about one of these companies you might need. I don't know if it's one of the tank companies. Or an engineer. But I think you need a nation that has particular companies that enables the flamethrower stuff, plus the tech. Which I don't think we have. Yeah, I don't think we can. Or maybe we can't make a super heavy flamethrower or something like that. But it's okay. We'll just make these. Oh, let's get some, Right, I only designed it. I'm not actually building it. Which one's the one I just designed? This one. Hereby requesting 15 lines. Expeditionary force. Yes. Yes. Oh shit, I think I just did a non-aggression pack because these buttons are stupid.
Я готов.
Bunch of random troops added. Alright, well, tell you what, why don't you, make a thing, do this, and then go and die. In glorious battle for me.
Слушаю.
We might get cut off here. But we've got plenty of other troops streaming in at the same time. Yeah, just go for the capital. And then after you're done, we're going to come over here and pick up the Augs cast. I'm going to find Lewis and the Duncan and the other ones. I'm bad at names. I've met like 15 of them. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. Who needs a bun on the tank? Yeah.
Внимание.
And I'm digging that. Concentrated industry. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. We do have a little bit of some synthetic thing, and we do have the rubber thing shortages, so we're going to go and add more of that. Okay. Decline, 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 so I don't accidentally click you again. To be fair, Yogs has like 40 people by now. Keep rotating the camera. I mean, yeah.
Готов. Ройс. Жду приказа. Выходим.
Oh, it's the lake there. So we're about to meet from the other side. Lovely. The Romanovs are back. Clearly, we need a tank or a train called the Rasputin. Rasputin. Lover of the Russian queen? I don't remember the lyrics.
Жду приказа.
Good tune, though.
Так точно.
I'm going to shift right-click
Готов выдвигаться.
these troops to keep pushing forward here. I mean, obviously, Turkey has collapsed at this point. Yes, lover Russian queen is correct. Excellent. Shame how he carried on. There was an episode of Legends of Tomorrow where they meet Rasputin, and it was so disappointing that they didn't actually use that song. Because they use a lot of, like, pop, like, rock, different things like that, songs, you know, disco, whatever. So I assumed it was just a rights or a cost thing. Because they make good use of music in those shows. Guys, I don't know how to break it to you, but Afghanistan, we're actually making some progress. Not much! But technically.
Так точно.
So let's get you to do this. And grab the airport. We can meet our two friends up.
Внимание!
Embiggening the bulge over here.
Так точно.
Grab one of you and ask you to do this, please. Make the cutoff a little less likely, as this one makes some very bold moves. Oh! Someone crash landed in Izmir. Italy made a naval invasion into Izmir.
Выходим!
Just going to reschedule this. It's not going to restart the move. I know it like redraws the graphic, but as long as you're moving to the province you're already moving to, it does not actually cancel that or lose it. Lots of American troops over here. Makes sense. Americans love Turkey. It's Thanksgiving just a couple of weeks ago, so you know.
Готов
Maybe a
выдвигаться.
little more than a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Some amount ago.
Смирно!
I wonder if there... Oh, there are some people defending roads. Okay, so we're not going to make that crossing right now. Who knew attacking Afghanistan would be so hard? I know, right? Completely unprecedented. Oh, you know what I need to do? Is I need to tell my allies, like, don't supply allies with supply. We had an invasion, Eastern Germany, Western Poland, neither one of which I particularly care about. Okay,
Готов!
cancel.
Смирно!
Cancel. I know there's not as many of you over here, but that's going to be okay. Go. I just want my troops to kind of redeploy themselves a little bit more
Выходим!
usefully. I know I've ignored this part over here, but I've got allies nearby, so whatever. Although apparently now I still have some divisions assigned to that front. Who's this blue army?
Брось!
I don't know. Anyway, Turkey's fallen. Hooray! So there's still some of their allied troops nearby. We're clearly going to redraw a lot of these fronts and reorganize them.
Кто приказывает?
Clearly did some weird clicking. Oh, did I? This must be... Yeah, this is my expeditionary forces. Okay. They're just larger than expected is all. I suppose that's fine.
Внимание! Мирно!
Stranded American troops in Turkey.
Так точно! Слушаю. Так точно! Внимание!
And some British troops over here. But that will be that. Nicely cleaned up. Now our naval access over here is no longer all screwy. But also we can start considering... Oh, you know what we're going to do?
Внимание!
Halt the yellows and get them to move over here, please.
Готов!
By the way, guys, if you didn't know, this is Sparta.
Выходим!
Oh my god, it's 3 o'clock! We're not gonna have time to farm! Okay, we're gonna grab this little bit. And that's been cleaned up. Excellent. It's gonna be time for us to go to Farming Simulator. We'll only get to do an hour of it on stream, but that's okay. We'll see what we can do. There is a little bit of instability in the Farming Simulator multiplayer code right now. The game's not been out too long. Hopefully they'll get it fixed. Once they do, we could consider doing some sort of like dedicated server stuff or something, maybe. I don't know. Made that joke, but you made that joke already. I think we've made it about 17 times throughout various Let's Plays. Well, I do that, and I also do the joke when it's actually Sparta. Every time. There's just certain things you have to do.
Внимание! Слушаю!
Try to push into roads here. Kick out the British. How big's the name? That's pretty big. Lots of spacing between the letters. Sure, Finland, you can send me some troops. Oops. I just dismissed the unassigned troops command button. Arg! Because I was trying to dismiss the fucking calls for... How do I get that back? Will it respawn when I have some new unassigned troops? Here, you guys. Deploy. Thank you.
Так точно!
Boy. I still have some Mariners. Are these purple ones Marines? Yes, these purple ones are Marines. Is that... That is not the right... Did I have that on infinite? Oh, I did. Okay, cancel you.
Брось!
I
Мирно!
know this. This division, we're going to give you this and make you blue. There you go. Marines.
Мирно!
Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come here,
Выходим!
and then you're going to start exercising so that we can use you for an actual proper invasion later on. Excellent.
It's whiskey and chocolate!
And then, oh, hello.
Готов!
So there we're going to roads, and here we're also doing a little punchy for these guys who are isolated. Well, they're not isolated. They're going back to this island, but still, that's pretty good. All right, we're going to put a cut in here. Hey, quiet, Tony! Oh, with a little bit of snark. Farm sim unstable. What is this nonsense? Not like people were constantly crashing with Ava yesterday or anything. No, exactly. No. All right, so we're going to give this a go. If you are just here for the Hearts of Iron 4, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hopefully you'll stick around for the farming simulator. Next live stream, in any case, is on Monday, which is going to be Motorsport Manager, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about since tomorrow is the final F1 race of the season. Really looking forward to finding out how somehow Sebastian Vettel ended up winning the entire Drivers' Championship from out of nowhere because, you know, everyone else got like minus 200 points for some sort of violation. Because I want it to happen. All right, folks. Yeah, let's take a short break. I need liquid because I'm very thirsty, and I'm going to load up Farming Simulator. I will be posting the game information and password over on the Discord in a moment, and otherwise I'll see you in there. Folks, be right back. Everyone get up and stretch, hydrate, do all that. I am back. I gotta change some capture information to Farming Simulator. Now, it might be boring, but I've never played on the initial map, the American one, Elm Creek. I've played on the French map and the Swiss map, and I'm curious to see what this looks like. So there we go. I have posted on, there we go. I have posted on the Discord what the password info is, which is clearly working because we've got some people joining. And we've got, these are some veterans from, should I go with the Steg outfit? Or no, I could go with like, well, we're in Merca here, so like I could go with something, oh my god. I don't know. Wait, looks like horseback riding. What is this guy trying to be? Some sort of movie star, safety thing. Cowboy! Cowboy Quill! Do I have a cowboy hat? Yes, I do. Hold on a sec. Hang on. Yeah! There's my Discord. There I am. All right. I mean, it's my, like, toy sheriff hat. But there we go. I look good. I look good. Well, let's go. Not many people have a hat budget. That's okay. It's all, hey, Job, you're flying. It's all, tax deductible or something like that. Do I have the game sounds on? How come I can't hear anything? Oh, okay, it's there. It's just really quiet. Create new farm. Quill's farm. Now, we could do it so that everyone has their own individual farms and we can work with things. Nah, we'll just make one. What color should I make my cock? Did that really pull me out of the menu? Blue. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, the color is the symbol. Okay, so you can make separate farms if you want, because you'll have your own budget, because starting with $500,000 ain't a lot. Ain't a lot. Now, one thing I don't know, we gotta turn off the voice speak. Now, what's, I think, annoying about this... See, I'm getting feedback. There we go. I can turn off... There, now I won't be able to hear other people. Because by default, the voice chat is on. By the way, if you're in the game, voice input is on by default. It's not a push to talk or anything like that. So you should probably know that anything you say can and will be transmitted through the game. But at least it won't be on the stream. Boom. Oh, look at all of us. Okay, so we got a farm. Anyone should be able to join in. So if it's first time doing multiplayer, you hit escape. You go here. You should be able to click on the farm and join. There we go. Nas has just joined the farm. Excellent. Right now, no farm. Wait, did I not? I still need to join my own farm. I forgot about this. You create a farm, then you gotta join your own farm. Now, I think everyone can, like, use vehicles right now. We can, so Job's gotta join. Can I just, like, bulk give everyone shit here? Bye. Can I do it as a group? Do I have to do it really individually? I guess I could just promote people to farm manager, which needs less clicking. There. Everyone gets to be a farm manager. Congratulations. Now, Job's a real-life farmer, and he knows exactly how to play this game. What about assistant to the farm manager? Okay, so we are starting at a fairly high difficulty, which does mean, currently, when we only have $500,000, you know, only $500,000. We just got a small amount of money from our parents. You know, we're gonna pull ourselves up by our bootstraps. And by that, I mean our parents' money. Let's buy a property. Oh, that's interesting. So this property over here, which is only 156 grand, it's in euros, but it's just the currency system, is got 3 fields. Small fields, but 3 fields. Let's buy this one and see what we can do with it. Which ain't a lot. Now, if someone does want to make a second farm in the game, feel free. And what we can do is we can give each other contractor access, right? So we could do something like, if you want to buy like the seed drill, you know, you can then farm this field. Then I can buy the, well, you're not going to need a cultivator if you get the fancy seed drill that's got both at the same time. But you know, we can work back and forth. The other thing that would be kind of fun it would have been lumberjacking that I would have had a lot of fun doing. But the problem is these fields are super expensive. I just bought this one because here we are. We got 3 little baby fields to deal with. We might have to rent some equipment to start off with. Oh, is this wheat that's ready to harvest? Well, I think step 1 is going to be to rent a cultivator. Holy crap. So, 45 is wheat ready to harvest. Corn ready to harvest in 46. Lumberjacking is still a bit iffy. Yeah, I practiced it the other day. It's like, it's kind of tedious. And potatoes ready to go. Now, what's annoying is the tools to harvest potatoes are different than tools for the others. Is the combat harvester, will it be worth corn and wheat? Let's see. If we go to the packages over here, and is it just considered a grain? It looks like yes. This to me is corn. One of these is wheat. Okay, we could afford to just buy the Deutz-Fahr topliner. There's a cultivator category, is there not? Or not cultivator, combine harvester? Harvesters. Because this one's even cheaper. And it gets the job done. But maybe, you know, it doesn't scale up. Do we just rent the cheapest one for now? Combine harvester, I thought you meant combat harvester. Do we just rent the cheap one? Because it'll get the job done and get us a little bit of income. I kind of want to say yes. Sorry I'm not on voice chat with you guys to work this out, but I think it'll just be better for the stream integrity. I think that's what I'm going to do. No one in text chat in the channel has said boo, so we're going to go with it. Cheapest one, I see corn. I see one of these is probably wheat. One's like wheat, one's probably barley. I don't know. So I hit customize. Spacebar to lease. Your combat harvester too. That episode in Top Gear where they made a machine harvester into snow removal machine, that was excellent. All right, I'm gonna get this little baby one. Done. It's gonna be leased because we don't have a lot of cash right now. Now, if someone wants to buy, someone go ahead and purchase a truck plus trailer for the harvesting. There you go. It's up to you guys. So someone go ahead and do that. Oh, someone's already made some purchases. Oh shit, I forgot we need a header. Wait, did someone... Oh, these are probably people with different farms. I forgot we need a header on this fucker, don't we? To actually do the harvesting. I thought it was an all-in-one. Damn it! So if I go and find this and hit C for combinations, it'll show me things that are supposed to work with it. This one's wider. I'm going to lease this one as well. Where is it? One is for corn, one for grain. Start engine. I have a start on engine? Sorry. So we need different fronty bits. So which one did I get? Okay, I got the grain one. So we're still gonna need the corn one. But where is it? I mean, it should be red. It should be... Oh, is it over there? There it is. Beep, beep. Did you remember to lease gas? And, you know, so everyone should have farm manager access. Go ahead and spend money on whatever you want. Even if it's goofy stuff. You want to get yourself a fast car? Go ahead. My parents will just pay for it. It's going to be fine. Excellent. All right. Now, which field had I said had the... So I have the one for wheat, which is field 45. All right. I'm curious if anyone started their own farms. I think that is what oh no, not yet. Interesting. So we're all on the one budget. you go. This way. Whee! It is funny how these things turn with the rear wheel steering. That is nice and wide. There's that trail. I think that trailer over there is. I'm pointing at the screen. That trailer you see in the distance, I think is the thing you're supposed to actually load these front bits on, because obviously it's really wide right now. Like the harvester itself, the combine itself, can drive in one lane, but we're obviously overhanging. So you load it on the trailer and it just runs the other way. But pff, safety. Here, you want safety? I'm gonna turn on my beacon lights. Only the host can start farms. Oh! Hang on, let me make a... So... Okay. I didn't realize that. So I made Farm 2, Farm 3. Nas has joined Farm 2. So I guess I still have to give Nas Farm Manager on that farm there. Okay. If anyone else is wanting to join Farm 2, Farm 3 so that we can, you know... contract out, and I think if I do this, grant contractor. There, Nas has access to my farm, which means, I think that means Nas can use my vehicles. I think he can use my vehicles or his or her vehicles to, like, work my fields as well. So I think you do have to trust them, but yeah. There you go, Nas. If there's anyone else, just shout. Hopefully, hopefully I can still see the in-game chat with the map real big. I don't know how that works, but maybe. I guess it sort of makes sense. I get why you're limited. Boy, 22 kilometers an hour. Maybe this one is so cheap. Okay, so that's my corn, which this won't do. That coming up there is the wheat field. So I'm going to do the wheat, and then what I can do is I can drop the lease on this. Is it called a header? Am I using the term right? I kind of want to go the long way, so I don't have to turn around as often, but this is really narrow over here. I'm worried about, like, squooshing my corn. I guess I can make, like, a little bit of a headland. I can do one row the short way, and then just do the long way at that point, and then I'll have more room to turn around. So yeah, the thing at the front is called the header. So yeah, because I can release the lease on this thing, because it's not going to help with the potatoes or the corn. I'm going to waste a little bit on this pass, but that's going to be okay. Disable straw swath. Turn on harvester. Yeah, that's it. All right. Let's go. And there we go! That's 100 liters. Pooping out the straw back there. Hey, Tony. All right. So now I feel like I've got enough room to work this way, which is going to just be so much better. And then, yeah, we can turn some money right around. I mean, we still have another 333k. I got to say, this map here, I like the European maps because they're not quite as flat. I do like how many trees are on this map. I also like these teeny tiny little baby fields. They're very cute. Good little starter thing, 3 different crops. You know, get you exercise and different things. Although it means you need a lot more equipment. Alright, I just realized this little cutout area here was kind of messing with my alignment. Alright, I think that's okay. Turn on. Yeah. I think it's still gonna be a little crooked, but we'll see what we can do. Aren't you supposed to have a trailer catcher? So that's not the grain back here. That's the straw. The actual grain, like the actual, like, wheat kernels? Seeds? Things? Are inside the machine. And what we'll do is we'll have someone come by with a trailer and pipe it in that way. Yeah, so the actual grain is inside my machine. I think what I'm supposed to do when I get to the end there is I'm supposed to stop to let the straw actually accumulate on the field instead of off it like this. Leave the headlands unharvested to provide white food for birds. White food? This is a bad corner. Australia and huge farms have tractors use GPS to follow exact lines. Yeah, I mean, and that's actually something that a lot of modern tractors have, and that is in use, even smaller farming areas. But in Canada, it's the same way. Like, in the prairies, it's exactly the same way, because the fields are huge. Like, you're driving for, like, not meters, but kilometers. You can tell how nice and straight I made that line. And have Caleb yell at me. Yeah, it's so cool. The tractors are just like GPS run. They do perfect rows. I don't think it's built into the game, but there were definitely mods that simulated exactly that. Like, some more literally than others. Like, the Courseplay mod, you could sort of excuse or reason as GPS kind of mechanics and things like that, but there were others that sort of were more explicit with that, and would even have, like, well, this tractor has GPS and this one doesn't. GPS was just added into FS22. Okay, this is not a good corner. Hold on. Give me a little bit more room that way. There we go. That should go a little bit better. Ish. You found in the mod manager in game. Cool. Is it an official Giants mod? I'm gonna ruin my corn. Oh my god. Guys, I'm bad at parking. I'm bad at 3-point turns. There we go. There we go. Just knocking off a little bit of corn. Now back up. There. That'll do. The rear steering does mess with me a little bit. That looks good. Oh shit, this comes back on. I didn't realize I was gonna poop some stuff into the cornfield. It's not an official Giants mod, no. Okay. But I think it may have been one of the very popular common mods. Quasi-standard mods. Contract done. So Job's working contracts. Nice. Are you leasing the tools for it as part of the contract job? Because the contract is fun. You can play this game and start with, like, no money, and then you just have to do contracts. The only thing is, unless there's been a hotfix, there is a glitch in the contracts, or at least there was at release, so I don't know if it's fixed or not, where if your contract was to harvest grain, for example, like this, it would give you a certain target. Like, you have to harvest the field, and it's supposed to yield X liters of goods. But the X liters of goods that was being calculated for the mission was the grain plus the hay, but it wasn't actually possible for you to get credit for collecting the hay, so you couldn't finish the contracts. So I don't know if that has been fixed yet, but just be aware if you do take a harvesting contract. I'm just going to kill Joe here. If you do take a harvesting contract, it might be glitched. Insert Austin Powers doing a 99-point turn. You cannot destroy your cops in default difficulty unless your wheels actually drives over them. Yeah, so just bumping into them is fine. Yeah. Still not fixed. Okay. You can fix it in single player if you do accept a contract and then you get stuck with it. You can fix it by saving the game, going and editing. Like, your save file is just an XML file. So you can edit it to change the contract requirement to like 0 liters, and when you load back into the game, it auto-completes it. So that's the way you can save it. I'm just gonna try to see. I mean, I could start it crooked, but that's no good. Well, there we go. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. It's like a little too narrow. Hit B. Yeah, I love it when save files are easily editable. Exactly. I mean, text-based files are bigger, but at the same time, what you can do, and this game doesn't do it, but you can have your game save files be text files and then zip them, because text compresses pretty well. Yeah, a pure binary file will be smaller, but pure binary file will be smaller, but it'll still be smallish, and you gain tons of advantage. It's really easy to debug. I mean, oh, but people could cheat and edit the saves. Yeah, but they can do that with a binary file anyway. If it's on their computer, they can edit it. So, you know. I'm doing crooked-ass lines, which is going to be great fun for whoever's picking up the straw now. They're going to love my straight-ass lines. I poured myself a glass of water and I forgot to bring it down. Hold on a sec. Great. Burning diesel. Yeah, but I've got my my cell phone plugged in, so I'm charging it. You know, gotta burn that diesel. Oh, maybe I could turn off the header here. Farming was the first technological breakthrough humans made. You'd think we'd spent more time modernizing. Yeah. Oh, why is it so laggy in the cab? Okay, it's fine now. Can you actually see the grain load in from behind? Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm going to vaguely line up here. Everything I do is vague. Turn that on. Go. Hit C. Oh, the level's definitely going up. Yeah, baby! Am I still making a straight line? Yeah! Oh, someone just bought a vehicle. Look how many buttons there are. Great stuff. God, I love this game. I keep playing with, I've joined a Kiss for Luck server a couple of times. They have a wonderful little farming thing going on. Go, move. I suppose I could do, like, I could do Clarkson U-turns over here. Save me a little bit of U-turning. Because I have to make... I'm gonna have to make 3 passes anyway. If I just go straight down the middle... Yeah, that's gonna be pretty okay, actually, and it'll save me a little bit of wiggle wobble. Go a little further back. There you go. So yeah, I can't parallel park either, which might not be a surprise to anyone. I don't like backing into parking places either. That's one of the things. Luckily, I don't live in a big city, so I don't really have to do any actual skillful parking at any point whatsoever. I wonder if I could have done this in 2 passes. I don't think so. I think there would have been a little sliver left anyway. An AI should be able to auto-harvest a field with robo-harvester and current tech. Yeah. This is going to be fine. No, you know what? I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm just going to leave it like this. Someone did say something about leave a little bit unharvested for the birds. That's all I'm doing. I think I could have actually maybe done this in just 2 passes instead of 3 I'm doing now. But it wasn't super clear to me. Probably there would have been a sliver left, especially with my rows being completely crooked. Look at the little playground back there. Aww. I mean, we did buy a property, with some buildings. I love it. The little red barns and things like that. It's gorgeous. Leave it like this and watch the internet OCD people go insane. Not that it's actual OCD. Oh my god, this tree? It's not like I can see with this freaking header in front of me this way either. But I guess we may have to make do. Stupid ass tree. I'm kind of bothered that the steering wheel... Okay, I love the cowboy hat, but I can't actually lean back when I have it on. I should just get like a John Deere baseball cap or something. Of all these trees. Oh my god, this tree. I like to look at them, but when they get in my way, I think I'm gonna have to buy a chainsaw. Y'all. Oh, it's tight! I love seeing all the little vehicles on the map. Now, I set the player limit to 8, because especially after what was going on in the Kiss for Luck server, I didn't want to push our luck with, like, too many players maybe causing issues on the server. But I do feel bad, because I think we did fill up pretty quickly, and I'm like, oh, clearly I think we could fit more. But maybe we'll wait until the first hotfix, and then we'll go for, like, a 20-person server. It would be great if you could, like... If you could... I don't know what to do with the farms. Because the problem here is still... that, like, if other people want to join farm... Now, there's just Nas. Okay. If other people want to join other farms, like, I have to micromanage a little. But I guess that's okay. Yeah, I think I can. I think with the turning radius, it might be possible to skip every other row and just keep, like, doing these sort of back and forth and then come back and loop it again. There's a good chance, but... the game does seem like so much fun. I'm afraid to lose myself entirely. Yeah, this... I mean, it's... I mean, like... Did I literally just fill up? I was like, why is the header lifting itself? We literally just filled up. Are these fields perfectly designed for the capacity of one harvester? One. That's amazing. You make crop circles? Yeah. I see that someone has brought over the trailer. Does it have stuff in it? It might have hay. I don't know what that symbol is, but it's definitely another grain.